toys and comics we adore. TV and movies, let's explore. Sunday Night Geekery, it's the place to be. With Marc D, with a C, let your nerd run free. Old school vibes and stories untold. Tune in, tune out, let the magic unfold.
Hey everyone, welcome to Sunday Night Geekery, issue number 198. Yeah, we're getting close to one of those big numbers, and of course we've got the ever awesome Dadman hanging out with me tonight. Hey, Dadman.
Hey, Mark, how are you tonight?
Nice.
Ah!
Over that way.
God damn it, Mark. Jeez.
That never
doing
good.
good.
Old. Good. I'm glad.
Never gets
Had to
old,
buy
right?
more underwear after that night, but doing good.
The classic night that will live in infamy. Yep, yeah.
Exactly.
When you have one of those moments, you're like, this is one we'll never forget, right? Yep.
Well, I don't have
So
just
it's a
one
lot of fun.
moment. I have at least two or three more
Oh,
other
you have
moments.
2 or 3. Yeah. You have lots of moments. Yep.
So you're
So-
always watching. You never forget.
You never forget anything. Yep. I got a memory for that garbage. Yep. But
Exactly.
let's remember our friend Clobbering Times.
I just love clobbering time.
So always want to remember Mike. And let's say hi to everyone in the chat. So sorry to be late tonight. I was telling Dadman before the stream. It's like, you always think you got another 10 minutes. And then
Yep.
the 10 minutes disappears. Then my headphones ran out of battery. And then, not that you guys would hear the woes of streaming. And like I was logged in on the computer. I'm hearing my voice from the other room and all kinds of fun stuff. But I made it. And you made it. So thank you, everyone. So hail to Brian Hepburn. And we've got the ever awesome Apollo's Minion here. Hey, she says hello. And I've definitely got to check out that Discord message. Or actually, let me post that we were live in Discord too. So I try to keep on top of the Discord, but then sometimes you just forget to check too. So you miss it. But I've been trying to keep up with better keep up with my Discord. So let's
Exactly.
Yeah. let me not post the StreamYard link and let me post the
Yeah,
the YouTube
I've done that
link.
before. I did that
Yeah,
once in the
post-
Discord before, and Jess messaged me quickly. So she's like, I think you meant to do the YouTube link, not the Discord link. And I'm,
Not that-
oh, crap.
Yeah, right. So that's always always a mistake. Yeah, so it's like, oops, I can't believe I just did that. Yeah. So we boomer stuff all the time. Yep. But it's all for a
Exactly.
good cause, right? Yeah. So and hopefully this stream. I mean, we haven't been streaming long enough, but hopefully this stream will be Truck Dog approved. There we go. So hopefully you guys are having some safe travels. And I keep reading about all these, not reading or seeing some of these horrible accidents that some truckers were in, and they turn out California is giving licenses to people that can't pass the driving tests and failed it. And
Well,
did
we
you see
had that
horrific-
major wreck here in Florida, I think
Oh my
a while
God.
back, that was just like you turn in the middle of the,
Yep.
it's,
horrific. Yeah.
I know.
You got to know the rules of the road. I mean, so you can't pass. They're getting their CDL and they don't have the capability to speak English. I mean, that's why the universal language of air traffic control is actually English. So for good reason too. You want to be able to communicate. So I mean, and most people have never stood next to an 18-wheeler or been in an 18-wheeler.
yeah.
And we at our factory we had 18-wheelers would come all the time. They look a lot smaller on the highway when you're driving, speeding
Yeah.
by them. But when you're actually in one and you realize, yes, they could actually fit kit in here and a
Yep.
repair shop. I mean, 18-wheelers are massive.
And it's a 55-foot trailer too. It's a
Yeah.
55-foot trailer standard. So yeah,
Yeah,
can't remember if it's 12, 13 feet high. Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah, no, it's so. I mean, it's a huge responsibility to drive one of those, and you got to be able to pass the rules of the road and know basic English language and know the signage. I mean, so that accident, the latest one was a person allegedly was drunk, I guess, from the reports, and you could see the camera. I guess they all have dash cams now, so just plowed into a back of a car that was stopped. That's always a nightmare too. You stop on the highway. someone
Oh,
comes
yeah.
up behind you, and they were just plowed into it. And I think it was a coach and his wife were killed, and some other people were killed. So just really horrific,
Yeah.
horrific. And they shouldn't be. Yes, accidents happen, but I mean, why are they giving licenses to people that can't pass the qualifications? I mean, it's insane. So I mean, yeah. So stuff can happen, but when you're allowing, government's supposed to be there to protect you. Kind of like the NFL refs, right?
Oh,
They
yeah.
screw up. They had a lot of screw ups today, but maybe some people.
When
lost
they
some
don't have
money, but
screw
not-
ups, even
Yeah.
college, they just permanently suspended. Well, they said he can't work SEC games involving two SEC teams, but there was a longtime ref that's been suspended, can't work SEC games any longer. So it's
because
in
of
college too.
just because of
Incompetence,
screw-ups,
yeah.
bad calls, yeah.
Because it's the whole crew. The whole crew is
Yeah.
like bad, and they've
Jeez.
screwed several teams, out of stuff.
No, it's just bad. But that's gonna be we can talk about that a little bit too. But let's keep saying hi to everyone
Yep.
in the chat. So
Absolutely,
let's say hi
Mark.
to Dave C. Yep, and Don is here. And despite Ninja Kid's Power Rangers web series being in jeopardy of getting scrapped, that's not good for Power Rangers fans. And then this was I was mentioned earlier. Polly's Minion was at Denver at Mile High Comics. I really thought of you and Claude, but yeah, I've never been there. I don't know if Mike had ever been to Mile High Comics. Not sure if he had, but I'm sure God he would have loved that. so would I. Yeah, would have been amazing to just go see them. The story of Mile High Comics was they had bought a comic collection. That's how the company had started. So yep. So Oh, let's see. I want to show the thing I found at Mile High Comics. I'm assuming these are okay to show Polly's Minion, but let me.
Hey, Mark.
No, yeah.
I'm going to step. I need to step away for a couple minutes. I'll be back in a minute.
Yep. Okay. Yep. No problem. Yep. And here we go. Oh, Captain Infinity's here. I'm traveling from the other side of the world. Hey, Al. Great to see you, Captain Infinity. Yep. More time travel shenanigans will ensue, right? And Cowabunga Dude is here. What's up? How's it going? Yep. Oh, we got to play. We got to play the turtles for you. Yep. There we go. Let me get my turtles on here. I like turtles. I gotta upload that. I like turtles one. I think I have that. The turtles always put you in a good mood, no matter what, right? You're feeling down. Like the bridge over troubled water. Put some turtles on. Put the Ninja Turtles on, and they got such good spirits. Yep. But yeah, let me see if Polly's Minion is okay with. I got to catch up to the chat here, but she's got some cool pictures from Mile High Comics. Oh God, I would go crazy at Mile High Comics. Yeah, some cool stuff. Yep. Oh yeah, that looks good. Yep. Oh wow. Yep. Yeah, that's one of the legendary places to be. Yep. Very cool. Yep. So let me continue with the chat here. Don't want to miss anyone. And we got Gap here. Hey, Gap. Great to see you. And let's see. I think I said hi to Brian Hepburn. If I didn't, you get 2 hellos. And Claude Salen is here. Hey, Claude. And we've got Courtney here. Hey, should be joining you within a bit. Awesome. Great to have you here, Courtney. Or it's Courtney 218. Yeah, I guess the handles are screwed up again tonight, right? Yeah. And let's see. We got Don. Everyone's saying hi to each other. And yes, it's okay. Okay, good. Yeah, just always want to check. So I figured it was okay. Yep. So let me show you what Polly's Minion sent. Let's see here. Share screen. I got to talk this through, so I'm old. I got to make sure I remember how to do this correctly. Yep. Okay, well, let's make this make it full screen. Here we go. So this is a really great model of the thing. Of course, I do have this one. The artwork's a little bit better than the model. I have to say it's a kind of a weird thing kit. It's not bad, but he almost looks more like the thing from the Fox movies. Not a bad sculpt, but I got to put that together and paint it. But Yeah, it is a cool. Of course, I think I got two of those, but that's a very cool vinyl. Oh, $70 now. Wowzers! I guess yeah, it's been out of print for a while, so that makes sense. Yeah, but that's a very cool. And I think Clobby had that. I think he had that model too. Yep. And we've got Steve Mitchum here. Avengers Marvel Now. So that's the Oliver Capel run with that new costume, which I do like. It's pretty good. Well, Thor doesn't wear a costume. That's just his clothes, right? But yeah, pretty cool. And we got a She-Hulk there. Yeah, some of these. I have the Spider-Man model. I do have that one. I don't have this one. Yep, that's a cool model. Yep. And of course, we've got Spider-Man's nemesis, or I should say, Mary Jane's nemesis, maybe. Hello, Nurse Black Cat, but MJ is not too bad of a looker either. So, yeah, wow, those statues would get me in trouble. You know, I have a Star Wars statue of Princess Leia. Let's see if I can find a picture of it. My wife was like, "She's not. Look how she's a little too sexy for Princess Leia." And I'm like, "Yeah, but Carrie Fisher has her in her house." And actually, there's a clip. Or I did clip it one time, and Carrie Fisher goes right over and cups her own boobs on this big life-size statue, which was hysterical. Let's see, how did I find that with R2D? It's with R2D2. Let's see if I can find it to show you. But I'm sure I'll find. I think it was. Oh yeah, entertainment. Yeah, found it. Second search. Of course, the maquette came right up. So let me show this. So this statue got me in a little bit of trouble with my much better half. Yeah, but Carrie Fisher actually has, the great late Carrie Fisher had a life-size version of the statue in her house. So if you watch I think it was a documentary on Debbie Fisher, and I think it was showing her house. So, but she's got this, of course, I'm sure they gave everyone, if they do a statue, they give you a copy. So she goes right over and grabs her own boobs, and the statue makes fun of it. But my wife's like, I think she's a little too perky. I'm like, well, I didn't draw her that way. Another artist did, but yeah. So I've got that. Of course, mine is only, like it's a 10-inch tall statue, or it's not the life size size that Carrie Fisher had. So it must have been a special version they did just for her. But yeah, these black cats might get me into trouble too. Yeah, but it's not her fault. She's just built that way for robbing safes, right? Yep. But that's what the fantasy of comics too, right? They're getting back to it, right? I mean, no one wants to see, an old fat dude, running around in spandex, or, an unattractive lady. That's the fantasy of comics, right? And they always say, oh, well, the women are, drawn for the male gaze, but it's, Captain America's pretty buff too, right? Even Reed Richards has a six-pack. So yeah, well, that's a very cool Harley Quinn with, nice, the classic original look of Harley. Yeah, that's pretty good. And that's huge. It looks like too. Yeah, only $100. That's not. Oh no, $1,000. I was gonna say for a big statue like that, I'd buy that for $100. Yeah, there's an extra zero right here. Yeah, with the hyenas and the Joker. Yeah, so I was gonna say that's a pretty big statue for $100. Yep, really nice details there. Yep. And we've got some smaller Harleys. Yep. I do like the classic look better, I gotta say, even though, quote unquote, when she's drawn like this, it's quote unquote sexier. But sometimes I think less is more in a lot of ways. When you're really showing off all that skin, I don't know. I think sometimes it's better to leave a little bit to the imagination. But yeah, there's some more. How many Harleys are we getting? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, ton of Harleys. Yep. And the Black Canary too. Yep. Let's see, and we've got that's G.I. Joe. Yep. That's a very cool statue too. Wow. Yeah, there's just and then it looks like Iron Giant to the right here too. Yep. Really some great stuff here. Yep. Really cool. Yep. Yep, they're all, hey, Dr. Coffin Nails. Yeah, they're all buff, right? Yeah, except for the blob, right? The blob is allowed not to be buff, right? Oh, wow. Talk about a Harley there. Wowzers. Is that almost life size, or is that it looks like she's life size, right? Hey, you're not allowed to dance on the counter there, Harley. Come on. And let's see what yeah, gift certificates are available. They will love it. Yes, they will. Yep, yep. What else do we got here? Please do not touch. Yes, don't touch. Harley's gonna take your arm off. Yep. So we've got some Catwoman here. Looks very cool. And I always love looking at these. See what's in these shelves here. Oh, I've got that Hulk. See that Hulk down there? Very tough for you to see, but that's a 70s. Looks like the 70s Hulk. He's got a pull tab in the back where his arms go together. I'm thinking that's a 70s or superpower. I know it's not superpower, but that era of Hulk. But I've got that. Yeah, it looks like some Migos here. Deadpool. Let's see. There's the Blob there. Yep. Speaking of the Blob. Yep. So yeah, I just love these. Gotta spend hours in there going through everything. Yep. Yep. Oh, there's a nice. Is that Catwoman or who is that statue there? Or is that Black Widow? Tough to tell. Oh, there's a Fantastic Four figure here from the Fox movies. Yeah. So yeah, a place like that would just be super fun to see. Yep, yep. Spend hours there. Yep, yep. The highlight of my cosmic photography career was Slave Leia. No contest. Yeah. Oh, when the real Thor is here. Hey, Steve, how's it going? Yep. That Maddie action figure is very cool. Yep. So Maddie's an action figure superhero, and her power is getting her dad to do whatever she wants him to do. Yep, yep. But of course, when Steve is here, you know. All right. So yeah, that looks really cool. Yep, yep. Can't stay. Oh, you couldn't stay long there. Yep. You didn't load up your your tractor to your trailer with with everything. Let's see. How much stuff can I fit in the truck? Yep. But yeah, that's when you got to run it up. But thank you for sending those pictures. Those were really cool. Yep, really great to see. Yep. So one of the great places to visit. Oh, Spider-Man Skyrider playset. Wonder how old is that? Let's see. Is that like a Mega Bloks? Could that be Mega Bloks or? Very cool. Oh, Dadman's back, I think.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, good.
Hey, sorry.
What do you think of Harley Quinn? Would you bring her home to the? Could you bring her home
to the missus? Yeah, really. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No. Take her home to mom. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'd like the face though or not. But yeah, I mean, it's nice character. I mean, the rest of the outfit, yeah, it's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
not the standard blue, the white T-shirt.
But yeah, here's the other Harleys. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's her. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
Classic.
Whoa,
Harley
that front. Wow, that one up front on the left, I've not seen before. That's kind of revealing.
This way, yeah. I was just saying. I don't know how much you could hear, but I was saying less is more sometimes. Sometimes I like these costumes that are a little bit more. Leave something to imagination because then it's a little more titillating. Of course, I better watch out how I pronounce that word when this.
That's slightly that. Oh my gosh! Yeah.
I don't know what Steve Mitchum thinks of this. Yeah. He's in the chat. Yeah.
He's a professional animator.
He's a professional animator. Yeah. He's in the chat. You got to. It's tougher to animate all these curves, right? Yeah. Squares are a lot easier to animate. Yeah. But Harley is Margot Robbie was pretty iconic as Harley in that first movie. Yeah, the other movies were not so good, but the first Suicide Squad. Yeah, her solo movie. What was that called? Harley Quinn and something. The Birds of Prey, Harley Quinn's Liberation, or something silly. I can't remember. What was
Don't
someone in
know.
the chat will get it for me, but yeah. But, I forgot. Yeah, but so they added like the title to it. I think it was called Birds of Prey, and then they added something about Harley Quinn to it. Yep. And the greatest hero of all, bouncing boy with his power of charisma, got dual damsel. Come on, maybe it was in his ability to do bouncy, bouncy. Yeah, so
Bouncy,
that's true.
bouncy.
You remember Bouncing Boy from the Legion of Superheroes? He was
Actually, no, I don't. I have not.
yes. So he was actually one of the first dimensionally challenged heroes. Yeah. So
Oh,
Bouncing
really?
Boy. Yep. So Legion of Superheroes. So yeah, so he's been on the animated shows too. So let me
Oh,
bring over
wow. Okay.
some Bouncing Boy here, and remember to share the screen here because a lot of times I forget to share the screen as I'm talking about a character. But yeah, the blue
Yeah.
and white was a classic. Yeah, so I'll just show some images and we'll show his powers. But yeah, actually, it was Triplicate Girl, and then she lost one of her copies, so she became dual damsel. So she was like multiple men. She had multiple. She could clone herself. So, but unfortunately, one of her selves died.
Oh,
So there were
man.
only two of her left. So she had to change her name. Yep. He drank. I've destroyed the effect of the super plastic fluid I drank to give me my super bouncing ability. Now that I've lost that power, I'll be expelled from the Legion. Yep. Yeah. So he could just bounce around everywhere.
Wow.
Bouncing boy. Yeah. So he was. Yeah, dimensionally challenged, as I like to
That's,
say.
man, that is interesting. I've never seen that character, though.
Yeah, well, he can eat pretty much whatever he wants, I think, too, right? Yeah. But there's like the fastball special there, right? Yep. And Steve says, my water heater's been out for a month, so I'm doing dishes by hand. So lurk. Water heaters, but are you taking showers? I know the water in Vegas probably never gets below like 75 degrees or something, but that's still pretty.
Yeah,
That's
that's
pretty bad. Yeah, that
very bad.
sucks. Haven't.
Yeah, we're dealing with a back toilet. Not it's we're having trouble getting the shutoff valve just right, but then again, it runs into the tank, but it's not filling up the tank. There's something wrong with the valve, and so it's like we got workaround. You can just fill it up the tank by hand, but it's still
But
frustrating.
did you buy the new guts of the toilet and just replace it?
No, that's what we need to do. We've already done it a couple times before
Oh,
over
you've
the
done it
years, but yeah, it's an old toilet. But
because it's not that bad of a change to change the guts of a toilet.
no, we've done it before. It's just making sure
Yeah.
we get that water shutoff valve done. It was kind of difficult today, but we got it worked out. So
Oh, so you can shut the water off to
yeah,
change the toilet. Yeah, because
yeah,
the valve that happens sometimes. Yeah, those valves because you never turn them, right? So then they, especially in
yeah,
Florida, it's always
yep,
wet and
yeah,
everything corrodes, right? So
exactly.
yeah, so
It's
it's always
crazy.
and then it's like the things you take for granted, right? Like
Exactly. It's always nice
plumbing.
having that second toilet too.
Yeah, well, especially the way if you happen to eat too much clam pizza or something. Yeah, you definitely want to have that extra
Well,
toilet.
in my case, I don't eat much California pizza. I've tried it that one time, and that's been it.
But that's not the real clam. I know you did try it, but yeah, that's not the real super duper clam pizza. But yeah,
Apparently, it's really popular. Apparently, it is out there. I just have
yeah,
not had the opportunity. I don't know. I guess, like I said, if I try it, I'll send you the bill. Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, my fantasy team is in trouble now. To 1-2-5. That's bore people to death, but yeah, my the other quarterback scored 33 points. Oh, he's got Love as the Green Bay quarterback. What's the score of the game? 29-19. Okay, hopefully that's it for points. Wow.
Man,
That's
that's
getting
crazy.
close. I was up by like 75 or 50 points, and he just scored like 40 points. Yeah. Oh, they're in the red zone again. That's gonna kill me if he scores another touchdown. Yeah. Not that you guys care about the world's most boring thing to talk about. It's like someone else's fantasy team, right? Yeah.
Oh, I know. It's
So
crazy, isn't
yeah.
it?
So, but yeah, oh crap, it's getting close. Yeah, well, I'm still in first place. My son is helping me out with all the analytics, so But he
Yeah.
dropped the Giants quarterback.
What, Jackson Dart?
Yeah, and he dropped him like 3 weeks, and it was we have more boring sports ball talk, but we have our quarterback was Lamar Jackson. And I'm like, you don't drop don't. He had a good week, and I'm like, don't drop him because Jackson was supposed to come back. I'm like, until you hear he's back, don't drop him. And that's killing us. Because I had Rattler as the quarterback. He had 3 points today. He got pulled. So
That's
anyway,
not good.
Yeah, enough of the boring
boringness.
the boring stuff. Yeah. Well, Travis Kelce is going to get a lot of points for tomorrow night because he told me Taylor Swift told me he would have a good game. So that's what we need.
Yeah.
Yep. And I guess the Dodgers are they getting whacked tonight too? The Dodgers or
Dodgers. Yeah.
It's 12 to. They're getting.
I think
hammered, aren't they?
I think they got hammered the other night. I think I don't know.
I'm
not
night.
Yeah. Well, let me see. All I know is LSU's looking to fire their coach, or has already fired their football coach. So
yeah, was he the guy that came in with the fake accent?
Notre Dame. No, he's the guy that came from Notre Dame.
Yeah, but didn't he pretend to have a New Orleans accent when he did his first press conference?
I don't know. Maybe he did. I don't know.
The guy, yeah.
Yeah. All I know is
making fun of him. Yeah.
He didn't fit in down south. He didn't. I mean, as long as he was winning championships, yeah. But even 9-10 wins, and they've had some very, very disappointing teams. Yeah, it was not unexpected. I said he would only last as long as he won down there, and he has not won a title or anything, champion like conference or national. So they've had some bad losses too, But it's just there's no patience down south, and especially if you don't fit into. Yeah, especially if you don't fit in. Mm-hmm.
No, I mean we don't up here. In Northeast, it's pretty. Non-existent college football. You got Syracuse, you got Boston College, you got Rutgers, but that's pretty much. And UConn, once in a blue moon, is semi-relevant in football.
Yeah.
But it doesn't happen. Doesn't happen that. Doesn't happen that often.
Yeah, exactly. But it's gonna be fun. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Hey, at least my coach got fired. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Billy Napier. Goodbye.
Yeah.
He's going from Florida.
And hail to Daniel Barrys. We're talking sports highlights. Yep. Check out Daniel's channel for some sports highlights, of course. Yep. And Wes Cagle has been a member for 22 months. Wow, going up on 2 years. Holy shamoles. Thank you, Wes Cagle. And then I did post the members only chat. I don't know how many people see those members only chats, because I know YouTube is it doesn't pop up like in Twitter, but maybe you get an email too. I guess maybe you get an email, but I have stuff to send out to as a thank you for channel members. So I think only 2 people responded so far. Let me check, which is fine if only 2 people want stuff, but just want to make sure everyone got the message. So that's a good opportunity with Wes posting the God damn it, dead man chat there. Let me check. Is anyone else replied since then? Let's see here. Let's see. Let me check my spreadsheet here, or my form. Yeah. So I set up a Google form, and so if anyone does want some stuff, of course, I obviously need your address to send you something, or your PO box. Yep. So so far it's only been Penny and Dave C. So I'm hoping to send out a few more thank yous. But yeah, so check your if you're a member, check the channel messages. And I think on YouTube, where do you find that? If you go to my channel, I guess, and you see where do you click on there? Channel members, or what do you? Oh, I think you go to membership. Yep, I think that's where you do it. Yep, and then you can see the members only videos and messages and stuff there. So check that out for that message. So yep. So, and I did post all the pictures from Comic-Con there too for channel members, so you can see all the the videos and photos that I took. I mean, there's a there's a lot of them. So, but if there's anything you were interested in or wanted to see, I did post the link to that slideshow online. So check that out too. Yep. So thank you, Wes, for being a channel member. Yep. Much appreciated. Yep. And Phantom says there's no good clam pizza. There's no good pineapple pizza. Yeah. Oh, I love a good clam pizza, and also, once in a while I like the pineapple too. Yep, yep. What the hell uniforms are the Steelers wearing?
Yeah.
Are they wearing those throwback uniforms tonight?
Let me take a look at that then.
Yeah.
Sorry, I it's like everything seems to be breaking tonight. It's like,
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
yeah.
As long as
it's
the
like-
other toilet doesn't break, that.
No, the toilet didn't. You don't want that at 11 o'clock at night. Jeez, you know.
No, yeah. The toilet's overflowing. The toilet's overflowing. Yeah. Yeah, that's.
Let's see, what
that's
is
a
it?
bad one.
October 26th. Yeah, let me see. Let me see. Yeah, 2025. Yeah, see, that's kind of good and geekery is football uniforms. You know, holy hell!
Right.
What the Hades?
It's kind of like almost looks like a rugby uniform too, which is but it's just like I don't know how did they have the color? Were the colors that bright back then, or?
I think they may have been, but still, I'm trying to bring up a picture of it. Gosh, these stupid news articles, you know. It's like, let me go to images. I'm trying to find. Oh gosh, they've had different versions of it.
Right? Yeah, I think I've seen.
Yeah,
them
there's
that.
Yeah, there's been different versions of it over the years, and so, oh gosh, yeah, that's the problem. There's so many. Okay, the 1933 throwback uniforms. Yeah, I've got an ad blocker on. So what? Okay, here's Mark. I can share this site here.
Yeah, yeah.
If you want to. I'll do here, there, and.
Oh, you know what I think? You know what I think?
Yeah.
My TV in the kitchen was playing one of the old games because I had like a sports channel on and I walked away from it. It's on YouTube TV.
Yeah.
So I think it was playing the game with the first game of the World Series again, replaying it.
Yeah, that's why I think you had
That's
that
what
other
happened.
team win. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's what it was. That might have been what it was doing.
Yeah, because they got hammered, I thought, in the first game. So, but here's I shared the screen. Oh my gosh, this
Yeah.
talk
Oh,
about
I love
yellow
this
on
one.
top
Yeah,
of
yeah.
a tan brownish. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
this
it's
is
not-
disgusting.
Make it full screen. So that's crazy. Yeah. But is that how close is that to the original jersey though?
I have no idea. I'm not. They say it's a 1933 throwback though.
Yeah. I wonder what the 1933 jersey.
Well, let me
if
take
that's
it.
Yeah. Google that and see if that's.
Well, it's got a link. Let me stop sharing so I can
Yeah,
check
so
the
you
link.
Yeah.
Let me make sure it's a good link.
Yeah, before I put the bouncing board back on. Well, anyway, while you're finding that, so bouncing ball. It's Chuck Foster Tane, and he's a super appearing in DC Comics, of course, Legion of Superheroes. He's the power to inflate like a giant ball and bounce around. Combination of vulnerability and velocity make him a surprisingly useful combatant. Yeah, because you can't hurt him, right? He received his abilities from a super plastic formula he believed was soda. Yeah, that's how I got so round too, drinking a lot of soda. Bouncing
Yeah,
board
we'll
is known
catch
for
up to you
shit.
quickly.
A long-term romantic relationship with fellow Legionnaire Triplicate Girl. Wow, wowzers, her, yep. Whom he eventually marries. In the reboot Legion continuity, he's the Legion's mechanic, yep. But she becomes Duo Damsel because one of her copies gets deleted, unfortunately. Yep, yep. So he was first appeared in Action Comics 276, 1961, created by Jerry Siegel, who of course co-created Superman, and Jim Mooney. His addition to the Legion of Superheroes reflected Siegel's interest in comedy and provided a vehicle for humor. So yeah, he's always been a huckster and a lot of fun. Yep. So, but very cool power, right? Yep. But yeah, reboot had no powers. Come on, boo-hoo to that. Yep. Yeah, and he's got a flight ring, so of course he can fly. Yep. And let's look up Triplicate Girl, and then we'll get to those. Let's click on Triplicate Girl. Yep.
Yeah, I did find sort of
You
a
did find
throwback.
it, sort of a
image,
throwback. Yeah. Yeah.
Whenever you're ready.
In 276. Yep. Which one did they mention? Yeah, duplicate girl, duplicate damsel. Yeah, yeah. 3 boo. Yep. So I can't remember. She got 3. Is she got 3 bodies now, with 3 identical bodies? Yeah, she gets the memories and knowledge of her divided bodies when they come back together. Yep. Oh, now she can create unlimited amount of clones. Yep. Well, it's kind of like Multiple Man could do that. Yep.
Oh no, clones.
Yeah, clones. Yep, yep.
It's like, no, not clones.
Not clones, right? Yeah, yeah.
I'm kind of like that with, how Captain Finney is with time travel. I am with that with clones. Please, no clones.
Well, Triplicate Girl is cool because like
Yeah.
that's her power, and she could only
Yeah. Well,
like,
that's
it's not
okay,
like
but
it's not
I mean,
like
how,
she's her. Yeah, she's not like, I understand what you're saying though.
That's
yeah,
like, oh gosh, yeah.
She's not a clone. That's her. Yeah, that's her. And then she gets split up. So yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. All right, guess so. That does look pretty close to what they did then, right? Yeah. That uniform. Yep. So I guess sorry for making fun of Gramps' great grandfather's old team uniform, but yeah, very close
Yeah,
to a rugby uniform.
It is.
Right? Yeah.
Well, and the thing is, back then, remember they had belts and they didn't wear helmets. Then,
Yeah.
this probably was before even the leather helmets.
It was probably before the forward. When was the forward pass? When did that become a thing?
I'm not sure. I don't remember offhand. It probably was before 33, but yeah, it's you got. I mean, I don't remember. I'll have to look that up, Mark.
Yeah, well,
Good
when was
question.
the forward pass, right? Yeah.
Yeah, when was the forward pass? Yeah. All right. Well,
Yeah.
we'll do that. I mean, all I know is, back in those days, they rarely didn't wear helmet. They did wear helmets, and then they had the leather caps.
Yeah, yeah. Then they put the caps on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think you played a lot different too, right? When you got the helmet. It's.
Oh yeah. I mean, oh my gosh. Nowadays, that's why my English friend. I got an English friend that gives us hell because they're like, rugby is a real sport, and football is soccer, because they use their feet. Forward pass was introduced to football in 1906.
Oh, 1906. That old then?
Yep.
And when did it become commonplace? So that old? Okay.
After that,
I thought it was.
yeah.
I thought it was much later when the forward pass became.
Well, it was invented, but
Yeah.
I think what happened probably after that, it took a while for it to become accepted and then brought in, because you had different leagues over the years.
Yeah, how did they accept that? Like, did the guy just throw the ball and then, say, did they change the rules, or like, it's it's interesting, like, yeah.
Well, they said the forward pass has been attempted at least 30 years before the play was actually made legal, and I think that's back to 1906 then. Yeah, because they, including in the 1876 Yale-Princeton game, which Yale's Walter Camp threw forward to teammate Oliver Thompson as he was being tackled. Princeton's protest, one account said, went for naught when the referee tossed a coin to make his decision and allowed the touchdown to stand.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
they
amazing,
UNC North Carolina did it in an 1895 game against the University of Georgia, but it was illegal at the time. So they said that they basically gave. They said that they. Let's see, reading this.
Well, they said,
it was still illegal at the time, so Carolina's claim in the 1970s book, they made the bell tower chime. John Heisman, namesake of the Heisman Trophy, wrote 30 years later that indeed the Tar Heels had given birth to the forward pass against the Bulldogs. It was conceived to break a scoreless deadlock and give UNC a 6-0 win. The Carolinians were in a punting situation, and Georgia Rush seemed destined to block the ball. Punter, with an impromptu dash to his right, tossed the ball and was caught by George Stevens, who ran 70 yards for a touchdown. So,
wow. Yep.
Yeah,
and
it was 1906 when it was approved. Yes.
Yeah, they said forward pass became popular in college football immediately after Notre Dame's 1913 victory over Army, where Gus Duras and Nuke Rockne successfully used the tactic to defeat a larger opponent. This high-profile win helped to showcase the pass effectiveness and led to its rapid adaptation by other teams. Yeah, because I'm assuming like once they had that forward pass for a few years, but then it probably took a while to get popularized, right? Before people adopted it, and in mass. Yeah.
One thing that they said is 1905 had been a bloody year on the gridiron.
Yeah.
And so they said that Chicago Tribune reported 19 players had been killed, 159 seriously injured during the season.
19 players killed?
Yep. There were moves to outlaw the game. Look, they don't. It was a
Wow.
different time back then.
Yeah, but 19 players killed. Yeah.
U.S. President Theodore Roosevelt personally intervened and demanded the rules of the game be reformed. In a meeting of more than 60 schools in late 1905, a commitment was made to make the game safer. The meeting was the first step toward the establishment of what would become the NCAA, and was followed by several sessions to work out the new rules.
Wow.
So
Hail
1986.
to Lenrod, Metallica Man. Yep.
Now in Canadian football, the first exhibition game using a forward pass was in 1921.
Oh, much later. Wow.
No. Yep.
But yeah, that's what. Yeah, Phantom. That's what happened. I guess I had the TV just starts to play. They that happens all the time on these sports channels. They just play the first game. They're playing the first game of the World Series again. I'm like, oh wow, the Dodgers are getting killed again. And I saw the score on. It was actually game 1. Looking at, so oops, yeah. Or the worst is when like a replay. Like when I would watch the Yankees, I'd always have the radio on because I hate the the national announcers don't know crap about the team, right? If you've listened to a team every day with the radio announcers, they know the team inside and out. And I remember Don Mattingly hit that home run in '95 against or was it '94? Yeah, '95 against the Blue. Was it the Blue? Yeah, the Blue Jays. Was it Blue Jays? And,
Yeah.
And you're watching the replay again, and they're showing it, but you don't have the audio. I'm like, because he's up at bat. And you're not listening to the TV audio. I'm like, oh, I'm jumping up, man, he hit another home run. And it's like, my friend's like, no, that's the replay of the other home run, you dummy. So yeah. But yeah, what's happening? We're sports balling right now. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, see, this is interesting. This is kind of really nerdy and geeky.
History, yeah.
I mean, it's history of getting into all this. They credited the first forward pass legal with St. Louis University's Bradbury Robinson for throwing it on September 5th of 1906 in a game against Carroll College. First attempt at a forward pass fell incomplete and resulted in a turnover under the 1906 rules.
Oh, it was a turnover? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, geez, talk about that. That would really cut down on how much you would throw the ball.
Wow.
Yeah, and St. Louis outscored their opponents last year 407-11. So, hey, it's so that St. Louis completed first legal forward pass in the first half of September. Most schools did not begin their football schedule until early October. Wow, we're at the end of August now. Let's see.
The refs, these refs with these. I'm watching the Steelers game. It's like, I guess sometimes they know that there's going to be instant replay, but it was like an pretty obvious touchdown. And, they called it not a touchdown, but then I guess the replay overruled it, or maybe they got together.
I tell you what, replays had its problems though. We've had one in college football, Georgia and Auburn swear that guy got across the goal line.
Yeah, how was
that they said it had it would have been 17-0.
Yeah.
Also, FSU lost to Stanford. On that last play of the game, FSU, the guy looked like he crossed the goal line with the ball, and they even review said it wasn't. So.
And what about, and was it Vanderbilt had another play that was another ball that looked like it crossed the line?
I might have missed that one. I'm not sure offhand, but
Vandy had one too. I don't know if it ended up mattering with the final score of the game, but
they did win. But yeah,
it was like that's definitely got to be a touchdown. Like, how's that not a touchdown? It looked pretty obvious, it crossed the line. Crossed the line, but yeah. Well, here, let me show this article here, and you never know what we're going to talk about.
It's kind of neat.
This is kind of geeky stuff, I guess. Yeah. So, but here.
Brian, there was at least one penalty on the play because there was a pass interference in the end zone there. So there's some untying downs in there. So, That Stanford FSU ending was crazy.
And Lenro says pineapple pizza is a shiznag clam. It's still on my to-do list. Yeah. But yeah, someday you'll get to the Northeast. Or actually, the New Haven Pizza, they're franchising them. So we've got a Detroit pizza place opening here, and in town, and we got all kinds of pizza places being franchised. So you wonder if it's clam pizza is it going to make it other places? I don't know.
We do have
the New Haven pizza places.
Well, we do have a place called V Pizza down here. It has clam pizza.
Yeah.
So, and also there's another mom and pop place that I've seen that actually had a clam pizza. So, it's there.
Yeah.
Not that I'm.
But yeah, you got to have the real New Haven pizza. But here, this is what most people would think about that.
Jake, if I never see another clam,
it'll be too soon.
Nice.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me catch up to the chat here. So wait, if I marry a triple girl, does that count as polygamy? No, it doesn't, because she's one individual. She separates, but then when she comes back together, she's got all her memories. But of course, comics never touch that kind of stuff. Hey, your bedroom is private. Whatever you want to do there is fine by me, or wherever else you want to do, wherever else, as long as it's in private, right? Yep. Yeah. They're all each her and have their own thoughts, but they're the same person, not a clone. Yeah, so when they come back together, that one body has all the memories, and she's the one good-looking superhero, right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So this is, let's see, when that picture is from, but let's see. Oh, something went wrong, yep. Yeah, the game could be. Yeah,
be quiet, Jen.
The game could be.
Be quiet, Gen X. Sorry, Mark.
Good Florida cat. No, go. I see it. Yep. That was fighting words. Yep.
Yeah.
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 Oh yeah, the abolition of dangerous mass formation. That's kind of why they want to get rid of the tush push. Yep.
Yeah.
Creation of a neutral zone, doubling of the first down distance to 10 yards, and legalization of forward pass. Yeah. So. Yeah, just real interesting history. History history of all the games. I think it's probably evolved the most. And what drives me crazy too, and this is math and stuff too. When they, they say like, oh well, the most yards rushing in a season. And it's like, yeah, but there's like 4 extra games. Wasn't the season started at 12 games, or what was the first NFL? If we're just doing NFL, wasn't it 12 or 14 game season?
I'll have to take a look at it because
I
I remember 14 in the 70s when I was growing up, but
And now we're up to 17 now. Now we're up to 17, right?
Yeah, because we got rid of one of the preseason games.
Yeah. So I mean, the stats are not the same. Just like the baseball stats, and like they're, and this is numbers. So this is kind of geeky number stuff, right? And math is
math class is tough.
Oh God, that
scared
me.
They're always putting like. So and so on the Dodgers has like the most playoff playoff home runs in history, and they're showing like poor Gil Hodges, who played like in 15 games, and these guys have played in like 50 games or whatever because of all the rounds of playoffs. Back in the day, you just went to the World Series and that was it.
Right.
There weren't 4 rounds of playoffs.
Oh no, that's the way it should be. American League, National League, they have their offices, have their umpires, never to meet till the World Series. But oh well, it's
yeah. Oh, here we go. Notre Dame's passing stuns Army in 1913. Yep. Oh, look at that picture. Yeah, from the old school. But so that's what always drives me nuts is like a stat nerdy, math-oriented person. It's like,
well, if we can stipulate Wikipedia being okay without him trying to dig up to a more authoritative sources, 1935 to 1936, they were 12 games in an NFL season. Now, this is before the merger with the AFL, so probably the more modern times is around 67 or so, and they were 14 games till 77. 78, and that seems like after Tampa came in, 78, 81, there's 16 games, 82 with 9 because of a strike, 83, 86 were 16 games, 87, 15 games, and then since 88, there were 16 games until 2021 when I went up to that.
Well, I got to interrupt you because I got a
Yeah.
massively huge super chat from
Yeah.
Nick Weiser. What are you doing, Nick? Come on, Nick. You shouldn't be doing that. But hail to the great Nick Weiser. I'm sure everyone here is sub to Nick. And of course, I got the perfect thing to play for that for Nick Weiser. Oh, let's see here. Now, of course, now that I've changed chats, the thing. There we go. Here we go. Let me play. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yep. I'm slow to uptake right tonight. Where did where'd my clips go here? Oh, I put them in alphabetical order. That's why I couldn't find it that quickly.
Yeah, Nick. Nick's a real name. Nick's your buddy. Nick's the kind of guy you can trust. Kind of guy you can drink a beer with. Kind of guy who doesn't mind if you puke in his car. Nick. God. Oh, vomit. I'm sorry.
Oh, I love the sure thing.
Wow.
And then let's play another few more for Nick here. Right here. Here's another sure thing one. I know John Cusack's not our favorite anymore, but I've just remember him back at these days.
That and a better.
I was overwhelmed. You're a true artist.
Just let me sleep a while. Regain my strength. 5 minutes. A grace period, if you will.
Please.
Have you seen the sure thing, Dad, man?
No. I've seen
Yeah,
Better
that's
Off
just-
Dead. I love Better Off Dead, but I've not seen The Sure Thing.
The sure thing is an all-time classic. One of the great cinematography, great movie masterpieces of all time. It's just it's up there with The Princess Bride, and of course one more for Nick because I know he likes food.
True love is the greatest thing in the world. Except for a nice MLT, a mutton, lettuce, and tomato sandwich when the mutton is nice and lean and the tomatoes are ripe. They're so perky. I love that.
I love the perky tomatoes. Yep.
I'm
Thank you,
sorry,
Nick.
Mark. I'm sorry that was. I watched the movie with my wife, but it was kind of like, okay.
Oh, don't say that.
Hey,
Don't
look,
say that.
I
Don't make me
wa-
boot you.
You might have to. I rewatched Wrath of Khan, so I might have. As I said, I made JT Kirk so mad he did his first face reveal when I said that Wrath of Khan was meh. But I was like, okay, I'll rewatch it, and I liked it a lot better the second time. It was much better the second time.
Thank God. Yeah.
I was tired the first time I watched it, and I just watched motion picture. So,
Well, could the Princess Bride sometimes be victim of its own hype? Like
Right.
when you have friends that tell you like this is the greatest thing
yes,
since sliced bread.
I think that's a problem with a lot of those. Like people do that with Elf, and it's like when we watched it last year, we're like, God, Will Ferrell's just annoying, you know.
Well, you
But a
can
lot of
be
people-
annoying, but that's
yeah.
part of the charm of the character, I think, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I know there was a lot of crap at that FSU Stanford game that didn't happen and happened the way it should have, but it's just insane.
The problem is now with the sports betting too. Every freaking where, like
Yeah.
basketball stuff that's happening.
I think there was a couple of the NBA coaches that were arrested. I think, and then now
I think it was
now-
one coach,
yeah,
player. Yeah.
you got players. You got now in college. There's something in college where they're changing. Where I think in college they can bet on pro sports or something, and it's like
It's too dangerous.
cat's out of the bag with everything. Start putting teams in Las Vegas. Start doing this stuff, and it's like
Well, I think that the problem is too, like basketball. There's just so many things you can bet on, and also it's easy to shave points in basketball, or change the score, or miss a couple foul shots, or like that guy. I guess he bet like how many minutes he would play. It's like, and wasn't like a major player. It's like they just shouldn't let you bet on that weird stuff. But
no.
the over unders, and there's all these crazy bets that you can make now.
Well,
The
look,
problem
it's
is
like
all
the
these-
movie Rat Race had, the remake of Mad Mad World. Rat Race had John Cleese in it, and they were doing all kinds of stupid stunts. These rich guys were betting on. So, yeah, you'll never. I mean, there are all kinds of crazy stuff that anybody can bet on. I mean,
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's it's not a good situation, and a lot of, especially young guys, are getting
Hmm.
caught up in this. I'm reading too.
Yeah,
'Cause
and those they owe people and stuff like that. Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
on their phone, like you can just bet
Oh,
on your
it's so
phone,
easy
right?
with the apps. Yeah, and
Yeah, with the apps.
well, it's their disclaimers about getting help if you have problems gambling, or like the friggin' prescription warnings. Is like they read them at 900 billion miles an hour, and you can't even understand what they're saying.
Yeah.
So,
Well, plus the problem is too, they're advertising them during the games. Not like this
yeah,
FanDuel and all these
I
things.
know.
They're advertising all this betting, like you're watching the
Yeah.
game, and they're advertising betting on the game. The way to
Everything's screwed up.
get help.
Everything's like
Yeah,
that. I tell you also, I hate the ticket masters. I hate the resale market. I actually not necessarily.
yeah,
I hate the resale market, StubHub, and those things because that's where these tickets get so dang out of price for
yeah.
these games. Because I remember in the 70s and 80s, if you were they were doing stings and stuff, arresting people before games if you sold it a few
The
dollars.
scalping. Yeah,
Yeah, scalping nowadays. Hey,
it's legal. You
yeah,
do
it's
it
legal.
online.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
do it
some companies
online.
bought up all the damn tickets in Georgia, Kentucky cost you $200 to go to. What?
Yeah.
I'm all about
Well,
watching football in person, but
yeah, I think you should be able to make a little bit of money, if you got your ticket. But
yeah,
yeah, but the problem is it's corporate outfits are buying up all the tickets, or they're, I guess Trump is going after Ticketmaster now. I don't know what the deal is on that, but anytime there's a monopoly. But I do
yeah,
like, what's that one where you can sell your ticket secondhand? Say you're a season ticket holder, and then
yeah.
you can just sell. You can sell the
Yeah.
tickets through a
See, I like
legitimate
that it
market.
makes
That's
it easy.
nice.
I like it that it makes it easier and convenient, but I still I know the market will bear what the market will bear, but it's just these ticket prices have gotten so ridiculous for people to be able to
Yeah,
go to a game. I would love to go to more in-person games. We have a bowl game in town, but I'm not going to watch Ole Miss and Duke.
yeah,
I
yeah.
just can't. I just it's for basically a glorified exhibition game, and now with college sports, the football, the bowl
It's
games,
not as
there's like
competitive, right?
400. Well, there's like 400 bowl games, but the only ones that really matter are the ones that are part of the playoff system.
Yeah. So it's I mean, yeah, I do like that where you've got the top 12 teams, but so yeah, there's less, potential for a team to get left out. I think you're probably going to get, one of the best teams in the country, but the sport is basically a pro sport now. That's what's
Yep.
happened. So
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, so it's it's a pro sport, and with the portal, and yeah, there's good things about it, but bad things about it too. I can only imagine the nightmare of being a coach. I guess Nick Saban got out at the right time. Probably
Yep.
saw the writing on the wall in terms of trying to deal with all this stuff. So, yeah, it's not the same game anymore too. So it's and then yeah, you could have a team, and then boom, the next year your team is totally gone, and you know everyone's switched on over. So yeah, not easy. Yep.
Yep. Yep.
So
Oh
let
gosh,
me.
small town republics here.
Hey, small time. Yep. Oh,
Yep.
let me set that off. Yep.
Oh my.
Just trying to. Yeah, whenever you switch it, it goes back and
Yep.
forth. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So let's see here. Let me catch up to the chat here. Yep. Oh, we put that one in. Yep.
Oh, West Cagle.
That's good. Yeah, yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
jeez.
pro sport minus the guardrails. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, this is let me this was I had this for Toxic Tuesday. Yep. That's my background. Yeah, that's a really cool aliens poster. You can find that online. Yeah, if you go to themoviedb.org and look under media and posters, then they have that there. Yep. So very cool. Yeah, yeah. That caught everyone's eye actually. That poster. Yeah, because it's 50. So yeah, that was a lot of fun doing Toxic Tuesday with Alien there. And that. Yeah, and I was watching the documentary on it, and just the making of the costume, the alien costume.
Hmm.
God, it took forever for them to make the alien costume. Let's see if I can find it on
That
YouTube to put the
yeah.
link in. Like the Geiger, or it's Giger actually is the way I think he pronounces his name, but let's see if I can find it. Making the alien. And it's probably on the DVD box set too. But yeah, how they built the alien suit. Yep. So this. Let's see. This was about it's about an hour long. So let me put this in the chat here. But yeah, it was really. I haven't even finished watching it yet, but really fascinating stuff. So,
I
kept changing the design, and then originally they were going to make it see through, and then the mold weren't working. It was like breaking down, and just finding the actor, they found this. Was he Nigerian or? He was like 7'6" or this massive but very skinny dude. Like they wanted someone who looked alien, so could fit into the costume. So really, really wild creation here. Yeah. So here's the making of. Yeah. So it's I'm about 45 minutes into it. But yeah. So here's Geiger here. Yeah, just working on working on and then the SOB. That's not Geiger there, but they used he took a real human skull and used it to make the alien costume.
Wow, that's kind of cool.
Like you would not do it today, but and then he chopped the jaw off, and it was a real human skull to help make the costume because the actor's head, is in here, and it's just so. There's the link there. Go watch this.
That's nice.
Video. It's an awesome watch. I'm almost through it, but really informative. It was a struggle. I mean, a real struggle to.
Although I will say that I will say that I did not watch it until last year when it was out in the theaters for an anniversary stream.
Yeah.
And I can see why people really liked it. But it did not have the same effect. I think had I watched it in 1979 as a 9-year-old, it would have really freaked me out a lot more. But, I mean, having never seen it before, but it's like the special effects, it's not as gory. It had a great tension and stuff like that. And oh my gosh, who could forget Sigourney Weaver in the life capsule?
First Alien or Alien?
The first Alien. The first Alien. Yeah. And it was just like, it felt like everybody had these memories and stuff. And it's like, it's almost like the 40 years of me watching all this other stuff kind of made that old movie seem old and archaic and not as scary. It was interesting, but because I didn't have the jump scares like a lot of people would have had.
Well, I think that watching the movie thing, I was too young to go see that in the movie theater. What was Alien? Was it 79 or 78?
79.
Yeah. So I would have been, like 10 years old. It was a rated R movie, so I'm not getting in there. But I remember like one of my friends, David, got to go see it because he had, he had an older brother who was 16 or 17, They they would get into the movie theater. And it was just horrific when everyone described like the alien chest bursting scene as like cinema legend. And then even explain it to the actress. They didn't explain everything too. Like they knew what was going to happen, but not how it was going to happen, like how graphic it would be. So they kind of wanted that horror, that horrible, horrific reaction. So the first time you see the alien that gets Dallas was odd. Who taught the alien jazz hands? Yeah. Well, that was interesting too, because they if you watch that video, they wanted the alien to come in upside down, and they had to use a stunt actor. They tried the Nigerian actor artist, and I guess he kept getting too dizzy upside down, and they didn't really want to risk him too, because it was a dangerous scene. So it was actually the stuntman who was in most of that scene. And you can see all the outtakes or how they're trying to film it. Nothing was looking good there. And he actually took mime classes, and he took dance classes, and he really got into the role to try to do it. Try to get that alien vibe down. And they were really worried that the suit looked fantastic, but showing it less.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing like Jaws, makes it look.
Yeah.
Look back, in terms of, because you can see the guy in the suit if it's broad daylight. But God, how terrifying is that in Alien? So you weren't.
They did good.
I wouldn't be. I mean, if you saw that when it first came out in the
Oh,
cinema,
I bet it would be a lot, had that effect that people remember. Yeah.
yeah. So that would be yeah, and that was horrific. Seeing the actress was it Cartwright? Was it Nancy Cartwright, or that's the girl from Lost in Space?
The only Nancy Cartwright I remember did the voice of Bart Simpson.
Am I mixing up my names here? That was Veronica Cartwright.
Okay.
Is Lambert, and she gets splattered with blood in that scene when John Hurt goes kaboomy. And of course, the best one is in Spaceballs when they have.
Yep. Oh gosh.
They have the dancing alien.
Hello, my honey. Hello, my honey. Yeah, I love that. Check, please.
Check. Yep. Check, please. Yeah, I gotta clip that. Yeah.
That's another one to have. That's another one for a discussion another day. What people think, what you think with them, with Spaceballs too, because we just had the big thing with Naked Gun. You know what people think were the reboots, remakes, and are they worth it? See, I've taken everybody. You watch what you want to watch. You do what you want to. That's the thing, like Mark says and stuff like that. But personally, I won't watch the new Naked Gun. I have issues with not only the actor, but I not only the actor. I have issues, but to me, Naked Gun, as it was with Leslie Nielsen, was perfect. It was just perfect.
Oh, and, yeah, it's one.
Yeah, there's no. It's one of those that it was just not the same seeing somebody else in the role.
Yeah. But no, I did. I enjoyed it, but it's nowhere near the original. Angela Cartwright is her sister that was on Penny on Lost in Space. Yeah, June. Of course, we can segue to June Lockhart. Let me pull this over.
Oh yeah,
June Lockhart from. Of course, that's very geeky talk. Unfortunately, passed away. Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Lenrod. Yeah, you couldn't see the alien for 90% of the movies. What made it scary? Yep. So that's Angela, Veronica Cartwright, and then of course only Sigourney Weaver survives there, and then her sister is Penny from Lost in Space. Angela. So Angela.
You said June Lockhart, right?
Yeah, but June Lockhart passed away from.
Yep, at age 100.
Age 100. Yeah.
3 days ago. Yep.
Hey, Joe Dog. Yeah, and Angela's Penny in Lost in Space. Yep. Let me show some. Where's Penny here? Yep. This is Angela Cartwright. Yep. There's a picture. Let's see. They gotta have a picture of. Well, I'll just do Lost in Space. Yep. But yeah, Lost in Space. One of the classic. Sci-fi shows, of course. Yep. So here's. Where's the original? Come on. He had all the good pictures then. And just Lost in Space. Yeah. There we go. Let's get a big variety here. Lost in Space at 60, so this must have been exactly 10 years ago. Yep. So that's Penny there, of course. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And June Lockhart. Yep. So yeah, I mean it just one of the had some very cheesy episodes like the revolt of the talking what was the vegetable episode? revolt of the vegetable people.
Oh no, I yeah,
and then the actors were just made so much fun of it. I think it was like one of the last episodes, so they didn't have a couple of the actors weren't allowed to be in the last episode, or they booted them up. But it became the monster. The show changed. It was the Great Vegetable Rebellion. Yeah. One of the worst things going in sci-fi history. Yeah, here's the picture from the Great Vegetable Rebellion. So, yeah, not, and I think we've talked about that with Clobbering Times. Yeah, as much as we love Lost in Space. Yeah, that was the last script for the series. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah, a rogue alien botanist named Tybo freezes his partner Branko so he can steal the Robinson's emotions. This time to give an alien plant, instead of rat. Oh God. Um, Jonathan recalled Packer showing up at Jonathan's dressing room, hiding a copy of the script behind his back, ashamed to show it to him. As Jonathan snatched the script from Peter's hands and began to read it, Packer prefaced by saying, "I didn't have another idea in my, I didn't have a damned idea in my head." So yes. Yeah, it was Lost in Space became massive hit, but didn't have that great sci-fi like Star Trek did, of course. But the earlier earlier shows were a little bit better, I thought. Yeah, but still part of our culture. Yeah, let's see, people who are still alive. Well, unfortunately, yeah. So. Who's still alive? Yep. So there's June there, of course. Bill Mummy and Cartwright. Yeah, let's see, Bill Mummy, of course. Yep. And he, was on Star Trek many times. Yep. And Babylon 5. Yep. Well, Joe got 12 Monkeys on 4K Blu-ray. Yep. Oh, I've got that too. Yeah, that's the movie or the I'm assuming the movie, not the TV show. TV show is damn good too. Yep. Yep. So yep. And the fact at the end of Alien, when he put himself in a relatively small area as a kid, I thought it folded itself up. The thing I could fit in a bread box made it scarier. It could be anywhere. Yeah, that's for sure. Yep. And they added that scene too. Originally, the alien was gonna just be blown out of an airlock and just or to blow up with the ship. But then he added that where it, that forced scene, and he convinced the directors or the producers to. Let him direct that last scene. It makes it much scarier too. With Sigourney Weaver going into the spacesuit, and that's when she really becomes a badass character too. In that last 5 minutes, she doesn't panic and scream, and she's smart enough. She gets in the spacesuit, and spoiler alert, then she, blasts open the hatch, and then the alien gets thrown out into space, and it's still not dead. Right? It needs the engines to. She's got to fire the engines to melt it. So that was really. I thought that was really great. Yep. So Angela Cartwright, of course. Yep. And Marta Kristen, Judy. Yep. A lot of guys were in love with Judy back in the day, right? So,
I don't. This show was a little bit predated me though, so.
Yep. Yeah, it did predate, but I mean, I watched it, growing up as a kid. On reruns or, Channel 9 or Channel 11. It wasn't as popular as Star Trek, obviously. I think it didn't get as much replay. But you could catch it, though, yeah. Yep. And, of course, the great June Lockhart, who just passed away, yep. Yeah, so she passed away at 100, yep. So,
yep, I know. I guess Dick Van Dyke is next in December to be 100, so...
Wow, God bless.
And we count on to make sure they can get to 100, though.
Yeah. Oh, Brian Barth is saying, I think Alien is better than Aliens. Do you agree? I think they're totally different movies. I think Alien's a lot scarier, especially in the movie theater. I think Aliens is more of a, great action movie with some, terrifying scenes in it. And of course, Alien 3 ruins it with killing.
Oh gosh, yeah, that just that pretty much threw it over the top with that. But I tell you, I liked Aliens, but I saw it first. So, but again, me, Mark. I'm a bang bang shoot 'em up guy.
Yeah.
So I'm how that goes. I'm big into that stuff. But hey, bang bang pew pew.
Yeah, well, but I think. And Tex 1701, Clobby's buddy, like he did it like a movie show, like with Mike on like your 5 most hated movies that would surprise people or something like that. I'm trying to remember what the premise of the show was, and he said he didn't like Aliens, and some people don't like Aliens just because of it's such a departure from Alien in terms of the horror aspect. So. They're just totally different animals, but I can see where it's controversial because a lot of people like the pew pew, like you're saying, and Aliens is awesome, but Alien is an amazing horror movie. And if you watch play the video game Alien Isolation, same kind of thing where you're crawling around. You know, you actually get scared playing a video game. So Alien Isolation is really really great. You know, solo video game too. It was actually free on Epic a bunch of times too, where you could pick that up for free. And there's a lot of cool add-ons for it. But yeah, it's something worth checking out. Yeah. Oh, great. Now, Timmy and the Robinson kids are all orphans. Come on, Phantom. Not in the TV world. Yep, yep. And, of course, the great Phantom was quick with the Great Vegetable Rebellion. Yep, yep. CBS hated Lost in Space and canceled the first chance they got. Yep. And let's see here. Oh, yep, I got your comment there in the private Stadman. Yep.
Yep.
And Guy Williams was Zorro, too. Okay. Yeah, and Captain Finney agrees. Alien is greater than.
Yeah.
Alien.
I can see why people do. I did like it better. It was a different type of movie, but you know, I've done again.
Both movies are great for completely different reasons. I think Alien is a better movie, but I prefer Aliens as I like action movies more. LOL. Yeah, he read your mind, Devin. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, you know what I think Aliens did so well too. Well, yeah, it's a great movie, I think, but people are generally surprised that this, you know, when a sequel is actually good, like The Godfather 2 was actually really good.
Or Empire Strikes Back, it's sequels
so,
usually, you know.
So that I think makes a big, you know, was part of the factor too. And James Cameron directing it, and originally they said the crew didn't like James Cameron. You know, you know, he was showing. He's like, "Oh, you guys watch Terminator?" Because he was just a brand new director back then. He'd just done Terminator, and you know, they were kind of upset that I guess the whole crew had switched over from Ridley Scott, and you know, then they warmed up to him, I guess. And plus, he's a tough guy to work for. Allegedly, some of the actors were saying so. And then Wes Cagle says the season 2 theme. Okay, the theme song was better than the season 1 theme. And hail to Keely Chow, Roll Tide. Yep, yep. So let's just read this about June. I know Dadman's got to go in a couple minutes, but let's see. True Hollywood legend Lockhart's role as Dr. Maureen Robinson is far from insignificant. Of course, it's based on the Swiss Family Robinson, right? It's a great twist. Yeah, Lost in Space. Yep. But it's only a small piece of a massive career spanning film, television, and live stage. Two-time Emmy nominee and Tony Award winner. Tonys are the Broadway awards for plays. Yep. She's a bankable star by the time she was cast for Lost in Space. Yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous lady. Yep. She's coming off a similar major role as Ruth Martin in Lassie. And Don had mentioned, yep, he loves Lassie too. Yep. The character she played for a staggering 200 episodes in the late 50s and early 60s. Yeah, that was a really popular show. Yep. She's also an experienced film actor with credits in A Christmas Carol and Meet Me in St. Louis. The decades after Lost in Space, she appeared in dozens of films and TV series, including Strange Invaders, Troll, and General Hospital. Yep. After turning 100 years old in 2025, June Lockhart is still going strong. Of course, this is a dated article, unfortunately. Yep. She had a small cameo role in the Netflix Lost in Space remake. Oh, I remember that. Yep. And she's added film credits as recently as 2019. If her long list of roles and other accolades weren't enough, she has 2 different stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. One for television and the other for film. It seems that one just wouldn't have been enough for her legacy. You can have 2. You can have 2 walks Hollywood stars? Wow, I didn't know that. Wow, interesting. But yeah, so you didn't really watch that show.
No, that was a bit before me, so
a bit before your time. But yeah, so cheers to June Lockhart. All right,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, one of the great shows and part of the culture too. Yeah, the robot, right? And
almost up there, like kind of up there, like with Barbara Billingsley, you know. So.
Yeah. Well, yeah, my wife told her, she's like, I Dream of Jeannie. She's still alive, you know, because it was mentioned in, I don't know why, but they mentioned in one of the articles she was reading, you know, about, I guess, older TV stars. So Barbara Eden. I'm like, yeah, Barbara Eden's still, still alive. Yeah, yeah. So
absolutely.
Yep. So, Captain Phineas says 12 Monkeys the movie gets an A+ for self-consistent, well-written time travel. There you go. So it's got the time travel seal of approval. Yep, yep.
Yeah. I leave it to him, the expert.
Yeah, yeah. He is the
My head
expert,
wants to explode. But yeah. Well, Mark, thanks for having me on tonight. Appreciate it.
Oh, what are you trying to get out of here easily? I
Yeah,
got to play a couple more clips for you.
Oh, you
on the
got
way
to?
out.
Oh, cool. All right. Well,
Yeah, yeah. Well, I got to catch up to. I got a lot of chat to catch up.
Okay.
Here, but before you go, I have to play this clip. Yep. Well, first of all, don't let Dad Man drive.
More flame, the better. Yep.
He likes to blow up the gas stations, right? Yep, yep. And this is this classic, right? Yep. You know what's coming up. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Where'd they go?
Right there.
Oh, screw you!
With the great misses in that laugh.
Yeah. Like, where'd they go? Right.
Right there.
Right
Yep.
there. Right there. Yep. Yep. Well, let me promo the Mrs. channel, of course, because
Absolutely. Thank you.
Before you head out, and she's got her show tomorrow morning.
Yeah, she'll be there tomorrow morning. Yeah. She's mixing. She's changing up the formats a little bit for the next few weeks. She's about to be out of town for several weeks to visit her mom, but she's going to continue streaming. But yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. Daily doses of positivity, and then each day she may have a stream. She's working on her times to get some stuff done. So just follow her at the link, and then subscribe there and get the notifications. And she does different stuff: Lego builds, diamond painting, some Fortnite, just a mixture of different things, and some movie and cartoon watch parties, some anime also.
Yeah, she's always on.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
So I saw some of her diamond painting. Yep.
Yep.
So,
exactly.
Yep. So yeah, sub to Mrs. before. If you can only pick one, pick Mrs. Yeah.
All right, but I keep going backwards. I went down from 744 to 741. I want to get to 750 and do no celebration, but yeah, I know it keeps doing, but it goes up and then it comes down. But tomorrow night I'll be with Jess playing Fortnite, hopefully at around 6 o'clock, and then Tuesday night JT and Kirk and I will be live talking sports. We were talking about this week in college football, and the breaking news tonight: Brian Kelly is out as LSU head coach.
What's the record this year, LSU? It's got
I think they fell to 5-3, but the point is, there's been a lot of dissatisfaction. He's not won championships. He's not made the SEC championship game, and you're in the South. You're at LSU.
You got to win.
Yep, got to win.
You can't come in. Can't come in second. Yep. It's
nope.
It's not like
beat Bama.
Like used to. You got to beat Alabama, right? Keely Chow, right? Yep.
Yep. So and then Wednesday night, West and I should be live at 8, and I think Anna and I will probably be doing a Get Over It show on Thursday night. So it's a busy week. So
you got a busy week. Yep. A lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff coming up. Yep.
All right, Mark, I gotta get sleep. That's the biggest problem on Sunday night.
Man.
So yeah, but hey, I thank you for your help, and everybody make sure you're subscribed to Mark's channel. And he's a great dude, and I tell you what, he tells you to watch movies for yourself, because I've agreed with him on some of the ones other people have not. So Mark, again, thank you again. I'll catch you later.
Devin. Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep. Be good. Yep. Take care.
Good night, everybody.
All right, let's play. We got to play Dad Man's outro again. Yeah, why not? Yep.
Never that way.
God damn it, Mark! Jeez.
All right, let me make myself. Oh, I look like a big record here. Let me make that. Smaller there. That's better. Not so big there. Yep. Let me catch up with the chat here. We got a lot of chat going on, which is good. So yep. Let me roll on back here. Yep. Don't want to miss any of the chat here. Last we saw Star Trek was only a matter of time till some monster got Don and Judy, and they would be available. Yep. Well, he would have been a good. They would have been good on Star Trek. I think good actors. Yep. And Don loved her on both Lassie and Lost in Space. Yep. And with Alien, do you prefer the original or the director's cut? Now that's a deep question, and I wouldn't have been able to answer it. Until having really watched it in depth for Toxic Tuesday, because I do have that awesome box set. There's a great Blu-ray box set, one of the best ones out there, with tons of extra features. And basically, what they did, which is crazy, they wanted a special version. So Ridley Scott always said, the original version, that's his director's cut. That's what, wasn't compromised. Like you always hear about, compromised movie, or the director didn't have his vision, couldn't put forth his vision. I did find a good article, the differences between the two. Director's cut versus theatrical. Let me see if it comes up. Alien, let's see, Alien. So what's interesting is, so they had that, I think it was a 2002 DVD or 2003. So here's a Screen Rant article. I'll pop this up and put this in the chat. There's also one from Movie Censorship, which is a good one too. Let me grab this one. There we go. Let me put this in the chat for everyone. So the strange thing is, it's not really a director's cut per se, although they do call it that, but he just came up with a different version for that release, and it's actually a minute shorter. And what they did, they cut a lot of the scenes that were exposition scenes, or like some of the long shots. And this article, goes into really a lot of detail about all the differences. And the movie's actually a minute shorter, but it's, more fast paced. But by adding those other scenes, he didn't want the movie to be too long, so he clipped a lot of the, the longer scenes, or maybe scenes where they would show, something from a distance. You get the the sense of scale and scope there. So it's a strange version in terms of director's cut. I probably prefer the original. One of the big things they took out was when Ripley, when they come back with John Hurt's character, when they let him on the ship and she doesn't want to let him on, Cartwright, Lambert, she slaps Ridley, Ripley in the face, because she's so pissed, because she's like, why don't you let us in? I can understand that. Like, yeah, I didn't want to contaminate the whole damn ship. And the director's cut doesn't have that, which is interesting. So removing different, so it gives that scene like a little bit different feel when they're all, they pulled John Hurt in and he's got, the face hugger, and they're trying to remove it. So the long tracking shots are meant to shore up the atmosphere of isolation and grandiosity of space. Alien's director's cut shortens a lot of them, foregoing subtle tension for getting to the action a little faster. The two new Alien director's cut scenes to provide interesting changes to the storyline and lore of both the film and franchise. In the first, Alien's central character Ripley explicitly makes the call to keep Kane locked out of the ship after he's attacked by the facehugger. So some of those, like, it's an interesting mix. I wouldn't have minded, just make it. It wouldn't have been that much longer. And the other thing that's crazy too in Alien, they two of the characters that get nabbed, and the first characters in Alien, Dallas, he's up on the wall, and he's turning into an egg, like they're like, he's getting like assimilated into the hive, and it looks like he's turning into the egg. So that was Tom Skerritt in that, and then also Brett is there too as well in that cut scene, which is really interesting. Yeah. So here they mention, Ripley discovered a xenomorph nest in the ship where it appears Dallas and Brett are being transformed into eggs, not transformed into aliens, but into eggs. Yep. As far as the Alien franchise lore is concerned, that's not part of the life cycle of the xenomorphs, especially after seeing Aliens. Since it's originally deleted non-canon scene, it's more of an interesting curiosity than anything else. But yeah, it's kind of, and he asked them to, basically that's, seeing an alien, like, kill me now. Yep. So, there's the end scene. Yep. The director's cut of Alien doesn't drastically change much. Even Ridley Scott considers the Alien theatrical release the true version of the film, represented the vision of his vision for it. So I would go with that one, especially if the director backs it up. The director's cut is an interesting bonus made specifically for a collector's box set containing alternate versions of other movies in the franchise, but isn't superior. When considering the continuity changes of Dallas and Brett's xenomorph transformation, may be better in the long run for viewers to watch Alien's theatrical cut when understanding the logistics of the franchise. Yep. But it does make the pacing is a little bit better in some spots. So, but it's a very interesting take. It's a really good article here. Yep. So I guess then it came out in 2003, and of course Captain Infinity's favorite, like Blade Runner. Yep, having multiple cuts over the years. Yep. It's only made 2 cuts of Alien, right? Intended use for the director's cut was to restore scenes left in the cutting room floor for fans to enjoy. But yeah, so they're really not, and there's really not a huge difference. Yeah, so it's interesting, and they talk about how the alien didn't burst through his shirt. Yep. Yeah, so he cleared the alien set to maintain the surprise and explains his hands on fixing the problem. So I'm a razor blading the t-shirt so it'll pop when the alien hits the back of the t-shirt. We went again. It was perfect. With bumps along the road of this production, it seems Scott could still look back on Alien and see more fixes to make. Yep. So, yeah, definitely, if you have a chance to get that box set, let me find it on Amazon. It's really, really a great box set. Let's see if it's still, let's see, Alien box set. Of course, the version I have only has the first 4 movies. So there's new versions now, but let's see. This is the one. Let's see the 4 film collection. Let's see if they have. Let's see if they have the form. Let's see. This is the version I have. Let's see, Blu-ray. Let's see. They still have that box set available. Sorry, as I'm trying to find it. Yeah. Well, they have the 6 film collection. I guess it probably has. The one thing you got to check to see if it has all the special features. But the box set had this great book in it, and it was just really really well done. But here, I'll throw that link in there. Let me copy that. But yeah, the special features are just what's really great. Yep. Getting back to the Great Vegetable Rebellion was almost the same time, but oh yeah, well, I'm sure you guys knew it. Just a matter of typing it, right? Yep. And Wes, yeah, I can't compare Alien to Aliens. It's apples to oranges. Yeah, they really are totally different movies. Yep. And of course, the one cut scene in Aliens that really belongs in there was Ripley finds out that her daughter is dead, right? Because she's been in space so long, been in suspended animation, and her daughter, she's outlived all her family, right? So that's what not having that scene, you find that they've got the bond between Ripley and Newt, of course, that maternal link. But I was very surprised when I saw that scene in the director's cut or cut scene. I'm like, wow, why did they cut that? It's not like it's a long scene either. Of course, that's the iconic, loading scene. Get away from her, you bitch. Yep. And Sigourney was just at Comic-Con, and there's a great interview with her at Comic-Con, in New York Comic-Con. And let's see if I can find that link. About an hour to watch, but really good panel. Of course, I couldn't get into it, but it's great being able to watch this stuff online. Like I couldn't get into the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Panel. And they actually talked about there might be another, movie coming up. They're talking about it, maybe a potential way to bring Ripley back. But here's the, now let's see, is this the original? This might be a fan just shooting it from the stage. Let me find the actual interviewer's link here. Let's see. I'll just go to YouTube. Go to the YouTubes and bear with me as I try to find that. But it's really definitely worth watching. She doesn't just talk about Alien and all the Alien movies, but let's see let me find the original. If I go to my history. Now, here we go. Yep, Josh. Here's the actual. This is the interviewer's channel. So here's the. There's the channel there. So some great stuff. And Angela Cartwright comes on to it at the end here. Let's see if they have her on here. Yeah. Oh, this is just the. Oh, Josh, let me find the actual. Let's grab the actual video. Let's see, live or videos. Let me find it. So you guys don't have to. Let's see. Latest. Now, where the heck is it? Did he clipped it all up? But it was like an hour. He's got all the different clips here. Maybe only had it up and he clipped it. Maybe you can only watch it. But all right, well, here's his channel. You guys can find it, or that person had the full 52 minutes. Let me put their link in. Yep. Let me grab that. But yeah, it was really great. Great interview about how they made all those movies. Yeah. Here, let me put this. And the scoop at the end was, it was how much of they're talking about bringing Ripley back again, and one script that actually brought back Newt. Somehow it saved Newt. I don't know how they would do that, but yeah. So let me catch up to the chat here. Apologize. Yep. In his autobiography, Shatner claimed they made this after rejecting his Star Trek pitch. Oh, the Lost in Space. Yep. And this is one of those. Tell me you're successful without telling me you're successful. Yep. What is Lassie? Timmy fell down the well. Yeah. And let's see here. His meeting Roddenberry's. Okay. Yep. Yeah, 200 episodes last. That's a lot of wells, abandoned mines, ghost towns, falling in lakes. Where was Timmy living to access to all these places, right? Yeah. Oh, yep. Of course, remember our buddy Cardinal Sin. Yep. And Keely says, yeah, sequels can suck, but they never suck as much as Disney's Star Wars trilogy. Yeah, I would almost not classify those as sequels. It's like it's its own horrible thing that really stunk, right? Unfortunately, yep. Not good. Yep. Let's see here. What Darcipio's here. Hey, Darth. Yeah, Lost in Space turned into a joke. Became a lame comedy show with Jonathan Harris as Dr. Smith. Yeah, unfortunately, that's what happened. The Monster of the Week, and just the great potential. That Netflix series, not good, but you could have seen if it was done as a more serious show. Could have worked. Yep. Julie Andrews and Shirley Jones are still with us at 90, 91 respectively. God bless them. Yep. Yeah, remember the episode with the dude in the carrots? I'm way behind in the chat here. Sorry. Hey, Matthew. Well, we're doing great tonight. Yep. My fantasy team might lose, though. I'm blowing a 40-point lead, but no one wants to hear about anyone's fantasy team. Yep. Diabetes with a C. Well, stay off the sugar. Stay off the sugar, right? Yep. We'll have some foodery tonight, but maybe nothing too sweet, right? Yep. Look at the devastation TV line. Yeah, Todd Bridgers, last cast member of Different Strokes, Kids from Good Times, Brady Orphans, Robinson Orphans, Timmy from Lassie. Yep. Yep. Let's see here. Seeing Dallas's death scene for the first time in the extended cut was so brutal and disturbing. Oh yeah. Just he's coming. He's coming right at you. He's coming right at you. Yeah. Yeah, and interesting. Yeah, interesting changes. Yeah. So, the first three movies found Ridley Scott's original Aliens, Aliens 3, and Alien Resurrection, all of extended editions for all three films, and on theatrical cuts feature new footage and deleted scenes, though none, with the exception of Alien 3, assembly cut, changed the respective movie quite as much as Ridley Scott Alien Director's Cut. I don't know, but like if it adds 17 minutes of Alien specialty, adds 17 minutes, I would think that would be more of a change with the Aliens movie, right? Yep. Notable new sequence involves the survivors of the colony trying to hold off against the incoming tide of xenomorphs using automated robotic sentry guns. It's intensely action-packed and helps humanize the tragedy of what happened to the colony. Yep. So, yep. Yeah, American football. Yep, did involve from rugby. Yep. We got the forward pass. Yep. Yeah, the series is tied up. Yep. On John Austin's sole survivor, the Addams Family, Munsters, Kids, Tabitha and Adam. Oh, Bewitched, right? Yep. Jeannie, only one left. Brendan Cruz, only the main cast member. Courtship of Eddie's father. Yep. And hail to Zacharat. How's it going? Oh, bedtime for Bonzo. It's time for Steve to go to bed. He's got to get up awfully early. So good night, Steve. And I don't know if you're still with us. That was 5 minutes ago, but let's play this for Steve on his way. Good night, Steve. Great to have you here. And say hi to Maddie. Yep. And NBA is back on NBC after a 23-year hiatus. I thought ESPN had it, but I don't follow the NBA as much. Yep. And Keeley says, bleep the Blue Jays, bleep the Nationals, bring back the Expos. Yep. Bleep ABC, ESPN, and their parent company Disney. Bleep them all. Bleep that. I'm thinking of the creature, the Black Lagoon video. Bleep this, bleep that. Yep, someone did. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, sports should be on broadcast, right? You gotta pay for all the sports. It's horrible. Yep. I'm going to suspend an animation for a decade each way. I'm sure nothing will happen in 20 years. Being off course, how about 50 years? Surely no one will pass, right? And pass in 50 years. Yeah. And that's the Josh Howard's channel, and that's the other channel that had the Sigourney Weaver interview. Yep. Yeah, poor Veronica Cartwright had no idea the blood was going to squirt of the shirt. She gets squirted with blood. She was so scared and horrified, she really fell. Yeah, and I think she was saying in that interview when she's at Comic-Con, like, I don't think they planned for her to get, the plan wasn't for her to get covered in blood like that, but she walked in front of the blood pack or whatever. It just got, because they didn't tell the actors, it was all a surprise. So it worked out actually really well in terms of the filming, but they didn't warn her where, like, maybe don't stand here, and I think, the director wasn't too upset with that, because that's pretty gruesome, unfortunately, but made for a good great scene, scene that no one ever forget. Yeah, a lot of stuff they weren't told the actors in the movie to help it make it look more real or be surprised. Yep. Never fear, Smith is here. Yeah. I think I do have a bunch of Lost in Space clips. I don't know if I've uploaded them. Let me see if I do have any. I know, because I was doing a few for Klobby. I think he'd wanted some. Let's see if I got any of those clips hanging around. Let's see. Let's see my clips here. I got videos. I think I was trying to get all the Dr. Smith. Let's see. Lost in Space. Oh, I do have some. Insulting the Robot. Here we go. Let me upload this clip. I'll probably only play a few seconds of it, but let me add this clip. Yep. Let's see. Insulting the Robot. Yeah, because that was. I mean, it became comedic, but it was, it was a lot of fun. But here
I do not wish to find Dr. Smith. He insults me.
You stay away from me, you garrulous gargoyle. You bubble-headed booby. I'll attend to you later, you infamous informer. You tin-plated traitor. Just for that, I'll rip out all your wires. It's all your fault. Now you stay here and cover our retreat, you bubble-headed booby.
But you get the idea. Yeah, Dr. Smith was he and the robot did not get along. Yep. Thank you. Yeah, my fancied football team, my son. Yeah, we're still winning though. If Taylor Swift cheers on Travis Kelce enough tomorrow night, I got Kelce left starting at tight end, so yeah, they better do well. Yep. But we're still in first place for now. Yep. Oh, Alien 3 doesn't have a director's cut. It's called the Assembly Cut. Yeah, yep, Shifter. Yep. Fincher had no involvement, and he pretty much he disowned the film. Yeah, because it's on that special edition I have. But yeah, he didn't. God, that's a talk about a radical shift in movies too. And I guess yeah, it's good to change things up. But wow, that's just got a totally different look. Aliens Cubed or Aliens 3. Yep. I just came. Yeah, but thank you for that. Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah. So yeah, right here. Yeah, it's the extended version of Alien is called the assembly cut, released in 2003 as part of the Alien quadrilogy box set, which is the one I have. But I think I bought that as a I bought that as a Blu-ray. I put it back in the other room. Yep. Significant rework in the movie adds a few notable subplots. Only alternate version of Alien movie that wasn't created by the original director, since Fincher, as you said, Shifty had no involvement. Yep. Oh, hey, Courtney's here.
Hey, I don't have the greatest headphones. I apologize. And my dog is next to me panting a little bit. How is everyone doing? Are you leaving?
Oh, that's all right.
Were you ready to end?
We're still going. No, we're still going.
Oh, cool.
Yep, we're still going.
Well,
yep. But now we're leaving. Now that you're here. No, just kidding. No, thank you for being
I don't
here.
blame you. I mean,
no, I'm joking. Yep. So how's Walter
and
doing?
hello
Good?
to everyone in the chat. Yeah, Walter's good. He came down. He came down with my ex-husband yesterday, and they were supposed to stay for the night, but his friend's truck broke down, so they're waiting on the truck, or I'm not sure.
Oh, that stinks. That's a
yeah.
bummer. Yep.
So, I'm driving to Burlington, and I will be able to show you if there's any cool toys, because they've got all the cool stuff out.
Nice.
So we're going to pick for another half hour, though. And hey to everyone in the chat.
Yeah, Courtney's here. Oh, I like your Halloween costume. Looking
I
good.
know, it's a little risque, my pinup Halloween thing.
Wowzers, yeah. Wow, look at that. Here, now my ratings are going way up. Look at those
It's kind of
pumpkins.
cartoony. I thought it was cool. I know. Great pumpkins on that one.
She's got some great pumpkins there. Yeah. That's
funny.
a great pumpkin. Gotta be able to
Great
laugh
Pumpkin
about
Charlie
these
Brown.
things, right?
I wonder, do they still show that?
Oh, yeah.
The Great
yeah.
Pumpkin
Why not?
Charlie Brown?
I mean, it's, of course I'm thinking, yeah, because I grew up watching it, but, like, it's streaming now. It's not like the destination. We're all like circled on the calendar, like, hey, Mom, Mom would say, hey, you guys got to watch The Great Pumpkin. It's going to be on Tuesday night or whatever. So I just wonder, yeah, it's on Apple TV. Let's see. Where is it? Is it showing? Yeah. On Prime.
Yeah, that's what I wonder, because I don't have, like, oh, they do have it all over. Okay, cool.
It
Nice.
says.
Can you hear me better now,
Amazon
by the
Prime.
way?
Yeah, you sound good. Yep.
Okay.
It's on Prime. See, that's the thing. Like, it's like, get off my lawn. It's like you used to have to fight to watch these shows, right? And now you just,
I know, to catch it on time and everything.
Yeah.
And,
now it's just on. It's on TV. On demand,
we could watch
right?
anything. You could probably watch it in like June, even.
Yeah.
It doesn't make it a special, does it?
So Apple TV offered a free viewing window for The Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown in 2025. Yep. So you can stream it for free. I guess Apple TV owns the rights to it. But did we already miss it? Let's see. Let me put this.
I'm going to mute for 1 second while I get out of the car
yeah.
and put him in the car.
Yep. So here we go. So let's see here. So here's how to watch The Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown in 2025. Good grief, the countdown to Halloween is officially on. There's no time to waste between now and October 31st, so grab your calendar, prepare to make some spooky plans. Yeah, I put up my Darth Pumpkin characters, yep. So let's see here. Where can we watch? Let's cut to the chase here. Yeah. So it was debuted on national television nearly 60 years ago. CBS, PBS, and ABC. In 2018, Apple acquired the rights to the Peanuts catalog, which includes favorites like A Charlie Brown Christmas, Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, and yes, it's The Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. So they're letting you watch it for free on Saturday, October 18th, and Sunday, October 19th, which means the free streaming weekend has already come and gone. If you'd still like to watch this special free of charge, you can always view it by signing up for Apple's TV 7-day free trial, and then just make sure to cancel it once it ends, right? Everyone's saying hi to Courtney in the chat, and Oliver. Hey, Oliver. Saying hi to all in attendance. And Burlington, Colorado. I'm guessing Colorado. But I'll have to wait till.
No, I'm actually in Colorado Springs it's Burlington Coat Factory. It used to be that, but now it's like a Ross kind of, or like a, I don't know, like a Marshalls type of thing. They've got everything. And we're going in, so I will talk in one more second. I'm going to meet again.
Yep. Oh, and Dadman, he says, I put 2 pictures in the group chat for the Steelers jersey tonight. Oh, thank you. And good night to Dadman. Yep. Oh, I shall check that out. Yep. Watching all the Charlie Brown specials plus the Wizard of Oz in March. And, March of the Wooden Soldier. I love that. Yep. Yeah, you used to watch that. Yeah, you had to look forward to watching. And Courtney, you're old enough, too. I guess you remember those days, right? Yep. Where you had to, like, was destination. You had to mark your calendar. If you missed it, that was it. You couldn't watch it till next year. You had one chance a year. Yep. And Shifty says Hulu recently pulled Lost in Space from their service after years. My mom was really ticked. No service has picked it up yet. Oh, that's a bummer. Must have to break down and buy it for her. Yeah, I mean you can. I always like buying the physical media. I don't know if your mom. The streaming is just so much easier to stream. Well, let's see, how much does Lost in Space cost to purchase? Not the new movie, which was not that good. Lost in Space limited edition. Okay, VHS tape. Oh wow, complete series and Blu-ray. 164 smackrolls. Wow. Lost in Space 1998 4K. No, I'm trying to find the. So maybe it's been out of print if it costs, because usually TV shows don't cost that much, but I shall put the link in. Let me copy that. Put that in the chat for everyone. If anyone can find it for cheaper, but wow, that's expensive. Yeah. I mean, not by current standards. Yeah, we used to buy. Star Trek used to be like $80 a season, but for the most part, movies were, TV shows have gone way down in price. So, this is really nice Blu-ray. It looks like, yep. So it is a Blu-ray, but that was probably filmed on film, so you can get high quality. So, I'm trying to see if they've got any other options there for that. Blake 7 is out. Series 2 on Blu-ray. Make sure you get that. Oh, here, let me put that link in for everyone. Oh, I got to put that on my Christmas list. They did a great job with that Series 1. So, Blake's 7 Series 2. I didn't realize I should have known that was out already. I knew it was coming out, but is Don heading out? Yep. I must go now as well. Thank you, Mark. Have a great weekend. Enjoy Game 3 of the World Series. As a Mariner fan and Texas Rangers fan, at heart, go Dodgers. Well, they've got the blue, right? Yep. Toronto, yep, they both have blue.
I thought that was a Power Ranger. It's the Avengers. I'm so dumb. I was trying to get something before he went to show it.
Here, let me. Oh, there we go.
It's not. It's Iron Man.
Oh, it's Iron Man. That's cool, right? Yep.
Yeah, you can keep talking. I was just going to show the toys.
Yeah, no, I just saw that you were. Yep. Let's change this to square so we look better here. Let me square
this up. Is it showing us as a square? Or do I need to?
Well, I'm gonna fix it. Yeah, it's just.
Oh wait,
there we go. No, it's good. It's good.
Oh.
Yeah, no, go back. Yeah. I was just making us bigger on the stream. Yep. So I'll keep talking as you keep walking through. Yep. It was a Wolverine helicopter.
Start with all the cars.
We got some Lamborghini. Oh, I like the Lamborghini Bugatti Veyron. Yep.
You've seen me in this place before. They've got like everything. You know what I mean? It's like one of those.
That's huge. Yeah. Well, I just stick in the toy aisle. Yeah.
A pair of slippers with your Toyota Tundra.
Yeah.
But
I don't think the slippers belong there. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. They've got a bunch of skateboards, which I thought was kind of neat. But
3 different sizes. Yeah.
They've got Spider-Man tabletop foosball, and I try to talk over the music, so they've got a Mike Tyson kids boxing champion. Oh look, a ninja set.
Ninja set, yeah. Well, you can't see the ninjas though. Yeah, they're invisible.
Yeah, I know. We are invisible. Okay. Let's see. Tacomas, where's that action figures go? Down here, there's like a.
Well, that's the
there's
kid.
little-
That's the kid. That's more of the kid section. I'm
Yeah, I
guessing.
don't know. I might have
That's
to
more
go
the-
over to the guys area. These
Well,
are
no, I think if
toys,
you keep
too.
walking down that aisle, you'll probably see
This
the
is
older
not-
kids stuff, or like my age. If you keep there, well, that's a
Yeah.
that's a
This
helicopter.
is 8 plus. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's that.
But you'll see it when they have all the action figures. It'll pop
They kind of have it like everywhere here. That's the only problem.
everywhere.
You
Yeah.
know, it's like one of those you have to like kind of
There you go.
just look
Sabrina
through.
went.
But yeah, nothing special. I just wanted to. I figured I'd put it
No,
on
it's
you.
always
Talk
fun
about
to
whatever.
see a dinosaur. No, it's always fun.
I
Always
just
love
come
seeing
here just to
stores.
check.
Yep. What can I spend my money on? Yep.
I think the
But
next
you
time
probably
I'm
see like a whole action figure set where it's. They usually have them obviously all together.
Here we're
You've got
getting
some
down to
dinosaurs there. There's a turtle. You know.
They have
Leo.
One Piece.
Oh, One Piece, that's cute. Yeah, because Stranger Things, I think, released this weekend, too. Yep.
These are all the same One Piece.
Yep.
Sonic the Hedgehog. Let's go around. And then I'll show you Walter. He's in the cart at the end waiting for me. There's that Batman.
And
They must
Batman,
get like extra of all these, I guess, right? Here's the
Oh,
Simpsons.
the Simpsons, those are cool. Yep.
This is actually, I know it's just a little thing, but I
That's
like
cute.
the figurines. Is that a good price? $9.99 for all of them.
10. Yeah, that's not bad. $10. Yep. I mean,
They kind of up on this.
put on your shelf. Yeah.
Okay, this is not.
So what store is this?
This is Burlington. Remember, it used to be
Burlington
Burlington
Coat
Coat
Factory. Yeah, so they just call it Burlington now. Okay.
This is
Oh
all the
yeah,
cute
so it's
stuff,
like
I
a
think.
secondhand toys. Yeah, it's all mixed up, like you said. Yeah.
Well,
they
it's
just
like
kinda-
I think it's like the overflow and stuff, you know, that they get.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
this is kind of, I would have loved this as a kid. The little pinball Street Fighter.
Yeah, I have one of those. Yeah, they're fun. Yeah. Yeah.
It's so funny. Yeah, I'm seeing pretty much cars here, but I will I'm gonna go up to the front too in the men's area. They sometimes have like a couple toys.
Sometimes have more action figures. Yeah.
Yeah.
And hail to Gopher Paintings in the chat. Great to see you here tonight for
Hello.
Sunday Night Geekery. Great
And
channel
then
for
we
all
have
kinds of cool miniatures and 3D printed stuff. Yep.
They're all, yeah,
My
these are all
Hero
the kids' ones.
Academia. Yep.
These are definitely all the kiddos.
Yeah,
and
so
then
it's
we
all
just
mixed up. Yeah, it skews more for younger kids, it seems. Oh, there's
someone wants
Walter.
to say hi.
Hey,
Say
Walter.
hi, Walter.
Hello.
Say hi. He's like, we're not in the dog aisle, Mom. Oh, there's more over here.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's see. We got the Mario's.
Mario.
I think this is all Barbie. I just saw Spider-Man something. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
don't want this aisle. I don't even play with the girl toys.
The pink, yeah, pink. Yeah.
I have a
Go
funny
for
story to
paint.
tell.
Oh, he's in.
When I was kid. Oh, sorry, go on.
No, I was just saying, go for painting.
Oh,
is in
Hungry.
Yeah, wow.
Hello.
Yeah,
I was just going to tell you one last funny story about like, they look like these dolls, but when I was here last year, they all made, oh, this is one that makes sounds, but they had a whole aisle of it, and when I walked down the aisle, they all went
They all
off.
made noises.
And it was like creepy. It was like all crying babies. Yeah, Barbie. I never played with Barbies. See, they just have random.
Shifty saying Ross is the big spot now for toy collectors.
Yeah,
Deals,
I
tons of
prefer
Ross.
that. You know,
Do
the
we have
difference
any
is
Ross stores. Let's see, Ross.
you should.
Let's see, Ross stores.
My baby brother. Love
Hempstead,
that.
New
He's mine.
York. Oh, Trumbull, Ross. Dress for Less. Is that the Dress
Yeah.
for Less? Is that it?
Yeah, that's exactly it. I'm
Oh, so
telling
it'd
you,
be
these
kind of like
places you can
Burlington,
find
so they would
everything.
have secondhand.
No, none of it's secondhand. It's all new, but it's like
New, but like the surplus, I should say, for like toy hunters. We're always looking for the stores that have like Ollie's that have all the surplus toys and stuff. Yeah.
And for anyone that has
Let's see,
pets, I get Walter's
Yeah.
clothes here.
Let's see, how close is my closest store? Let's see. Search.
Halloween
Let's
costumes
see.
left is what I was wondering. They have Ross all over the nation. I can't imagine that you guys don't have them where you are.
Yeah, let's see. There's one in Trumbull, but it's like that's like 45 minutes to an hour drive, depending on traffic. Like if I'm up there, if I'm going up that way. Oh, Nichols Avenue. Let's see. Where's that? Route 8. Oh, I know where. That's right where my lawyer. Near my lawyer, I guess. Yeah. Or no, that's why it's showing me that. Oh, 100 Trumbull. Oh yeah, so it's close to. Not that I go see my lawyer that much, but stop zooming in and out.
Oh, I keep sorry. I'm like not. I
No,
don't
no,
get
not
all
you. No, no,
those.
I'm talking to
Oh,
myself.
it's
I'm
like,
trying to get the map to work. It's trying to show me where it is on the
well, I'm
map.
gonna turn my camera off for a moment until I get to the other section because I feel like I'm
Okay,
just
yep.
making everyone probably seasick or car sick. the
No,
way
it's
I'm
fine.
walking.
No, I think it's good. Everyone in the chat likes it. Yeah, yeah.
So if you want to
So,
take a break and talk about whatever you want to talk about for that, I'll tell you when I'm over there. I have like they
yeah,
close
tell
in
me when you're
20
over there.
minutes,
Yep,
so
yep, yep.
I have to grab a couple things first and then I'll be on that side. And this music, I'm trying to make it so it's here on the
Yeah,
stream.
that's all right. Yep.
We're jamming. Say bye, Walter. I'm
Bye,
here still.
Walter. Yep. Okay. So, thank you, Courtney. Yep. So, no, as I'm looking on the map when I say scrolling in and out, because I'm trying to, when you're trying to zoom in and out of a map, and I'm like, so I see exactly where that is. Yeah. So it's probably like 45 minutes for me to go, but I guess so. You guys are saying that they have great toy deals there. Yeah. I wish there's nothing like none of the bargain stuff is near me. It's always a pain. It's like, yeah, if I'm going up that way, then I'll maybe. I guess I could always just drive up there, but. Well, the Blake's 7 collection is pre-order. It's pre-order right now. Okay, so it's a pre-order on Amazon. Yep. All right. So let me see what I've been missing in the chat while I've been looking at that map. Yep. And Pupper. Yep, yep. And go for a painting with a thumbs up and the pepperoni. Yep. Hey, Davy Jones. How's it going? The algorithm. Yep, yep. Ross runs circles around all. Oh, that's good to know
Is
because
that from
maybe
the
I'll just make
monkeys? Wasn't Davy Jones in the monkeys?
Yeah, well, this is David Jones. Yep, I don't know. The handles are all messed up tonight too.
Hello.
We're not seeing the handles, so yep. And Ollie's is slacking after not being able to solve those Black Panthers and Eternals figures, and don't forget all the Star Wars figures that aren't selling, and Shang-Chi. Yep, the Eternals. Oh God. And he likes your picture, Courtney. Yeah, I think that is a very nice picture. Yep, yep. Those are
It's
great.
been
Some
getting
great
attention.
pumpkins.
The rest of
Yeah.
Halloween season. I wish I looked like that, but it's not me, guys.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, but I always like with my wife always jokes like if you're not supposed to look, but then you're supposed to look with these revealing outfits. It's like the women want you to look. I'm like, like yes, they want you to look, but you can't get caught looking. I'm like, well, how's that supposed to work, right?
I
we're
was
hard.
never like that. Because if I look too, and I'm not like, I don't like women, but I like,
Yeah.
I like if it's a good looking person in general. People like nice things to look at. So
Yeah, no, but I'm joking. I was joking about like a revealing outfit. It's like,
yeah.
you're not supposed to look. It's like, but wait a minute. It's like, it's as Leonard said, it's a trap. Yep, yeah. And Shifty saying Ross toy deals are YMV. Your mileage may vary. Oh, I figured that out pretty quick. Scalpers are hip to the stuff they get in, so you got to visit regularly. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. So if I drive up for an hour and then there could be nothing there, right? Yeah. They know what's. I have to have a spy in the store. Yep, yep. It's a trap. Yeah. We got to play It's a Trap then. Here we go. Do I have. Oh, I got to change my Star Wars theme here.
It's a trap!
It's a trap. That's always a trap, right? Yeah, yeah. Let me change. There we go. There we go. It's a trap. Yep. Let's play another couple Star Wars ones while we're in here. Why not? Yeah.
No. I am your father.
Let him have it. It's not wise to upset a Wookiee.
Yeah, don't upset a Wookiee. They'll pull your arms right out of your socket, right? Yep.
I am altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further.
Right. Oh. Sub-Zero toys, of course. Yeah, yep. Oh, last month they had those $50 McFarlane Jim Lee Superman statues for $10. Oh, goodness gracious! Yeah, well, that'd be worth driving up for. Yeah. So yeah, that's the problem with these things. They disappear pretty quickly. Yep, yep. Yep. Might I suggest a new strategy or two? Let the Wookiee win. And actually, that's my new Hallmark ornament that I got. Has that whole scene. I got to do a review of that, but show it. But it's just let me. We did show it on the Geekery one. I bought it at Comic-Con, but Hallmark Star Wars 2025. Yeah, this is my search. Let's see if it comes up. Yeah, here we go. Let the Wookiee win. Yep, yep. So this ornament here, I broke down and bought it for way too much money. But it was, it's one of those things like, yeah, I gots to have it. So bought that. They had it at and I wasn't gonna. I'm like, you have it in stock? It's like, yeah, we have it in stock. I'm like, oh no, that means I gotta buy it. But they have like a little LCD screen here, and it projects the scene from the chess set onto the screen. So if you look here, there's a little screen and there's a little piece of plastic here, and this is actually better than showing it in person. And so it projects it like onto the screen, so it looks like just like a scene from the movie. Really well done. And of course, you can put it on your tree. But the nice thing is, I'm just gonna leave it on the shelf all year. And I found a way you can connect. You have to have some of the old ornaments they had. You could put AAA batteries in. This one you have to use their magic light. But I found a adapter for it on Amazon, so you can use a USB plug, which is great. Now you might not want to leave it plugged in, all the time with the light going. But I'll put that in the chat. So I actually had it where it was got the thing to work without the magic ornament, because the new Hallmark ornaments are all 5-volt USB voltage. So of course your mileage may vary, but I ordered these plugs for $4 each, and they were able to play the Hallmark ornaments. So very cool for the new ones. Yep. Let me put this in new Hallmark, because they're 5 volts. So and it's a 2.6. It's a very thin plug. Let me put that in the chat here if I could spell correctly. If I could spell Hallmark. Oh, I still can't spell Hallmark. Yep. Yeah, so it's this little. I put this into a new open image, new tab. Here we go. Yeah, so it's just a USB plug, so you can plug it in the wall of the battery, and then that's the plug size there. It's 0.7 millimeter male plug. So you plug that into the back of the Hallmark ornament, and then away she goes. So I was pretty happy about that. I do have the magic ornament, but or magic plug or whatever, but it's got like, you can plug like 6 or 7 ornaments into it, and it's kind of wonky. So if you just have this on the shelf, you can just use that adapter with a battery pack or a USB and plug it in pretty easily. Yep. So let's see, they have the video of it here. Yep. Let's see, I'll play that. Let's see. I'll stop sharing, then share with the audio. Yep. Play a few seconds of it. Yep.
He made a fair move. Screaming about it can't help you.
Let him have it. It's not wise to upset a Wookiee.
But sir, nobody worries about upsetting a droid.
That's because a droid don't pull people's arms out of their sockets when they lose. Wookiees are known to do that.
You got the screen playing up there.
I see your point, sir.
Yeah.
I suggest a new strategy, R2. Let the Wookiee win.
It's cinema gold, right? Right there. What a classic scene that is. Yeah, it's so well done. Yep. So let me put that link. I'm enabling everyone right now. So here we go. Here's it's a enabling segment. But that ornament's really well done. But it's hundreds of mackerels, which is crazy. Yep. Let's see. Let me catch up to the chat here. Yep. Yeah, I did give myself an early Christmas gift. Yeah, that one's going under the tree. Some of the stuff does goes under the tree. Yeah, it's too early for Xmas stuff. LOL. But the problem is these all, like Hallmark. I don't blame them. They get their ornaments out early, and they have them at Comic-Con, and they have special editions, and yeah, it's become a whole collectible entity up to its to itself. So it's then the ornaments keep getting crazier and crazier. Yeah, so here's the keepsake power cord required for the story. Those are for those new ornaments. So, but you could, if you just wanted to plug in one or two, like this cord's a real pain to have this whole. I guess you could cut the cord or just have one, make one for a smaller ornament. But the thing is with the storyteller ornaments, they work together, which is fantastic. So, the ornaments talk to each other. So that's the great thing about it. Yeah. So if you, like the Star Trek ornaments, and they'll talk to each other. So if you just plug one in, you're not going to get those, quote unquote, the stories with them. But yeah, so that's the, it's just a regular USB 5-volt adapter there. So, but yeah, let's see, sci-fi. Let's check sci-fi ornaments. Yep. So of course I've got that one. This one I've got to get the Luke. Those are so cool. The minifigure ones. Yep. And Oliver says, yep, R.I.P. June Lockhart. Yep, we were talking about earlier. Yep, for last seen PSG and Lost in Space. Yep. Horror film. Oh, she was in Troll. Okay, she plays Una St. Clair along with her daughter and Lockhart. Troll. I think I've seen Troll. Yep. Oh, of course I have a B9. I'm looking at a B9 right now. Right on I have a little B9 there. And of course I've got the robot from Forbidden Planet, which is close, right? And I actually have this was from Clobberin Times. I have the transport from Lost in Space on my desk, rolling around. Yep. So that great Lost in Space transport. Yep. Oh, and Brian saying your video audio is way too loud and your mic is too soft. Okay, well, let me, 70s helped me fix my mic, but let me see if, let me check my settings here. Maybe it messed them up again. Let's check my settings here. And I apologize for that. Let's see, testing. All right, let me check, maybe a rebooted Windows. Let me check my volume mixer here. Because last time it had messed up my microphone settings. Let's see, system. A little behind the scenes stuff here, but let's see, sound. And Windows has been known, and I didn't realize that too, that, I'd set it, and then it had made the, it changed the input volume again. It was, what the heck? All right, how's that now, right? Is that better? I bumped it up. Let me know in the chat. But it lowered it again. I guess I have to check that every time I go in to go in. But let me know if that's louder. Yep. I hope that's louder. Yeah, what a pain, Windows. Damn you, Windows. Yeah, that's the worst too. Yeah, because the clip was probably really loud, and then my voice is too soft. Yep. God bless June Lockhart. She was an American mom for such a long time. Yep. It is a very tiny barrel socket. Yeah, it's very small. Yep. And I guessed it was 0.7. Yep. Yeah, Mimi Rogers in the remake. Yep. And June Lockhart was the mom in the original. Yep. Yeah, very loud. Yeah, sorry about that. Yep. I did turn it down actually as we were playing it. Yep. There's one long power cord. Yep. Hey, Caleb Levine. Yeah, the Chariot fan. Yep, the Chariot. Yep. I'll show that in a second. Yep. It's a tad louder. Okay, well let me go a little bit louder. Let me go
By
to
the
70.
way, we don't have much of a selection in the men's. It's one Star Wars Funko Pop.
Yep. Oh, let me put.
They have
let me.
Snoop on a stoop.
There we go. Yep.
That's about what they got in the adult section. And
Not much. Yep. Oh,
Snoop on a
Snoop.
Stoop.
Snoop.
I
Yeah.
kind of want to Snoop on a Stoop. I've always wanted one of these.
Snoop on the
It's not
Stoop.
cheap
Yeah.
here, though.
Take off on Alf. Yeah. Because Snoop Dogg doesn't make enough money these days, right? Yeah. God bless him. Yeah.
Eggo waffles and Dragon Balls. That's it. So sorry about
Yeah.
that.
Oh, it's all good. Yeah. Yep. So everyone's gonna want me to leave that on the screen full size. Yeah.
I'm gonna mute because this pop music.
Yeah. The music. Yeah. 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 Courtney didn't find anything good, but that's not Courtney's fault though. That's just the store's fault. So hopefully that I went up to volume 75. Let me know if that's better, guys. Yep. So let's go through these ornaments. They've got the armor. They've got the mini void. This is real tiny. Guinan. That's a pretty well done ornament. I don't think I'd buy that. Andor. TIE Avenger. Another mini 7 of 9. Like a really tiny. These are really tiny. Yep. A Janeway Prodigy hologram. This one's really cool. There's no ornament. There is no tri ornament with sound. I don't know if is that a storyteller? Let's see. Is that, or does that take batteries? Let's see. How does that powered? Yep. Battery operated. Okay. Yeah. So like this can be on your shelf all year, right? Like why put this away? And where do they have the hook from? Is it right there? Where's the hook? How do you hold them on the tree? Let's see. Oh, Yoda's got a little chain in the back, which is cool because then it's not you can just take that off maybe or hide that chain. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, so they put the little peg right in the back of Yoda there. So you won't see it, but yeah, I gotta have that. It's one of the great Star Wars lines, right? Yeah. Very cool, very cool. Yep, yep. Of course Yoda holds them, right? Yep. That one ain't cheap too. Got 40. These ornaments are damn expensive. Yep. $43. Yep. IG-12. That's got baby Yoda, baby Grogu in there. That's when it's just the robot. He's driving around saying yes, yes, yes. This ornament is really wild. How this works. Han Solo frozen in carbon. It replays the whole scene. So this is online only. This is last year. I think what they're doing, they're just selling them online and they're not stocking them in stores. But that way, if you're a collector, you can get this. And I'm not going to play the audio here, but this has motion on the top. Yes, as you watch, Han goes into the pit. Let's see how this works here. I think if I remember this ornament. And Grogu's baby Yoda now and forever, whether he likes it or not. Yeah. And I think he disappears. Yeah. Try or not, there is no try. Yep, that's a great line. Yep. I want the Insane Way ornament. I can get it lost somewhere on the tree and have it ignore all the rules. I lay down, just do whatever it wants. Yeah. Yeah, I do have the Janeway ornament from years ago. Actually, the old Hallmark ornament doesn't make any noise, but I think I love you. I know. Yep. Now, does he turn into car? I think he moves down and turns into carbonite here. Let's see. Skip this ahead here. Yep. So we get poor Han gets lowered into the pit here. There we go. And I think, does he come out as a slab? Let's see here. What happens to Han? Yeah. Yep, the light goes. I'm not playing that. It's obviously much better with all the sound of it. Yeah, and it comes up with a slab of carbonite. Poor Han. Yep. Simple. It's not an uber complicated design to do, but yeah, really, really great scene there. But that's. I think they're re-releasing it because I did find the Batman 66 one. Of course, we all love Battlestar Galactica, so the Cylon Raider, that's really cool. And this one is wild too, the Star Trek video game. Like, I gotta have that one too. A lot of stuff, gotta have that. Yep. And Oliver says a YouTube channel called Electric Dreamer. It has over 25 AITs of the sci-fi film. The Final Countdown. Oh, I love The Final Countdown. Great time travel movie, right, Captain Infinity? The best I saw when the USS Ford prevents December 7th, 1941 from ever happening. Wow, yeah. And Wes likes that carbonite freezing ornament. Yep. And hey, Mark's 47. Yep, yep. Dad, you got to stop freezing my boyfriends. Yeah. Yeah, and these are the mini ornaments are like really, really tiny. They're cute but tiny. We got lower decks, and those are well done too, I think. Yep. Then you've got the Borg ornament. That looked really good too if you watch the video of that. This is really cute. X-Wing Starfighter. These are cute. Mandalorian Nutcracker. Now this I have the Indiana Jones one. Doesn't light up, the movie poster. But damn, this is this is really great. Yep. With lighting cord, yep. Uses the keepsake power cord, but again, that's my hack. You could use that USB cord and power that way. On the TIE Fighter one, this would be great. These two together, the TIE Fighter and the X-Wing, they look kind of like wooden things. Yep, yep. Yeah, I played that Star Trek game in the arcade. I never was very good at it. It was a really tough game, but yeah, it's just amazing to sit in that chair. Yep. So I don't know how big are these. Are these pretty big? But I'm sure those will sell really well. Let's see how. Oh, pretty small, 1.5. Oh, not that bad, yeah. 1.5 inches, so not teeny tiny like those other ones, but yeah, those are really cute, really well done. Yep. My dad would have loved this one. Yep. And they're doing it lighted this year too, so it's basically the same. Yeah, it's that famous poster, and then they've got it lighted up. It lights up. Oh, Spot. This is an ornament from last year. Oh, to Spot. You can buy that online. Oh, look, Han and Carbonite. What says Christmas more than Han Solo and Carbonite, or the Terminator? T-1000. General Anakin Skywalker. And we've got Ghostbuster Slimer. Looks really good. Nice paint job on that. Of course, I have my Slimer I did. I could probably turn that into an ornament if I wanted to. Yeah, yeah. And TZ Burton's here. Hey, TZ. How's it going? And everyone subbed to Decepticon. Yep. One of the last things Vader tells Luke, tell your sister sorry I froze her boyfriend. Also the tortured probe. Yep, yep. Yeah, the indie one is pretty cool. Yeah, if I had a tree to consider, well, you know what I do too? You could buy one of those little hook hangers. What the heck did I buy? I found something that was like a stand with a hanger, and sometimes I hang some of the ornaments that way. So you could hang, like I had like some of the starships and stuff hanging off like a wire hanger. I'm trying to let's see if I can find it on Amazon. Let's see if I look at my orders here. Like a wire stand, basically. Wire. You can find pretty much everything online these days, but then you could hang it up that way. Sometimes it's trying to find out what's the right question to ask the computer to try to find what you're looking for. Yeah. Let's see if I can find it here. But anywho, it was just like a basic wire stand. Let's see if I do wire stand here. For display, yep. Let's see. Well, I'm finding stuff to hold painted, but you get the idea. If you search long enough, you'll find something. It was like a hook, then you could hang some hang ornaments on it. So I have like a poo ornament that counts down the days to Christmas. So I pull that out after Thanksgiving, and it counts down the days. So the earliest you can put it is October, but that's against the rules. That's way too early. Yep. So let's see what else they have here. Oh, Mosaurus. Yep, I would love that on the tree. Yep, as it eats the poor nanny in that movie. Yep. Rodan. Dave would like that, huh? That's pretty wild. Yep, yep. The next Star Wars, I'm rooting for the Empire. Yep, yep. Yeah, Data and Spot wishing everyone a Merry Christmas is very curious. Yeah, yeah. Get that thing that rotates your tree and put the Death Star on one side and a bunch of X-Wings on the other. Yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, yeah. I think Earth needs a Death Star. Yeah, yeah. Do you think Vader was proud of Leia? No kid of mine gives in a torture. Yeah, yeah, but it was an old. That was an old base, right? Yep, old coordinates. Yep. And then, of course, they wipe out Leia's planet, right? Yep. Yeah, musical tree topper. No one says Christmas more than Darth Vader on your tree, right? Netflix Stranger Things. That's a horrific scene, too, to have that on your tree. Velociraptor. Yeah, you could personalize the ornament. Oh, Ben. The pizza cutter, online only. Ooh. Well, the great Ralph McQuarrie, but yeah, that the series wasn't so good, and I'm glad they didn't go with that ship in real Star Trek. That was one of the iterations, I think, for Star Trek Phase 2. Thankfully, that didn't become the Enterprise. Yep. I do like the back. The back is kind of interesting, but the front, the see-through, and then they made that stupid. I don't think McQuarrie had that in his version, but yeah, where the ship would spin around the center. Enough about that show. Yeah, yeah. This is an ornament from last year too. Yeah, the hovering pram ornament. So I guess they're smart. Yeah, they're selling online only. Can't get them in stores, but you can still buy them. So David Tennant. What? I think I have David Tennant. Yep, I got David Tennant on the desk there. Yep. And I've got the dialect with sound. Oh, that's a great deal. $18. Exterminate. Book of Boba Fett. I never liked that that outfit for Boba. Just it's too screwed up there. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Sabine Wren. Of course, the great Fourth Doctor. This has been on sale forever, but you never know when they're not going to sell it. So grab that when you can. Great figure. I got that. That stays out all year too. Yep. And I just picked up Darth Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi. So they're on sale. I'm assuming that's going to be the last time these guys are available. And these ornaments, they really go up in value in terms of, trying to buy them, the more popular ones. So, yeah, it's a pain if you miss it. It's one you really want. So I would say, wait till the end of the season and, grab it, when you can, but, on sale. But look, like the TMP ornament. Yep, that's online only. That's sold out. So thankfully I have that. But, that, of course, I'm sure like collectors scoop that up or they're trying to, buy it to resell on eBay probably. Yep. Yeah, nothing says The Force Awakens, 10th anniversary of that. Why would you want to put that in your tree? Mangled Darth Vader. Crazy. Well, let's see the superheroes. Let's see the superhero line. Yep. Let's see, pop culture. Do they have ornaments? Let's see. Pop culture, would it be? Do they have superheroes? Let's see. Character. Of course, Heat Miser. Yeah. Nothing says Christmas. That is a Christmas one, right? Yeah. Heat Miser ornament with light. The Titan. Let's go through fast here, but no, Hallmark does a great job. Yep. Gollum. Motion and sound. Oh, they must have they have a whole Lord of the Rings line. Oh yeah, look. Oh no, they've got Gandalf. Oh God. Sorry, yeah. That is too cool. Yeah. I didn't know they had all the Lord of the Rings ones now too. That's Trouble in River City. Let's see, did they just come out? Is it just these two this year or Gandalf? I already have Gandalf on the tree, but he doesn't speak yet. Let's see, Lord of the Rings. Yep. Lord. All right, let's see. They've got great glass. Yep, courage is found in unlikely places. All right, so this year they're just doing Gandalf and Gollum. I'm sure they talk to each other, and Let's see, holiday character. Let's see, Batman.
Walter, hurry! There's cars. Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't realize I muted. Hi, guys.
Hey,
We're
what's up?
walking back to the car. I didn't realize I interrupted. I apologize.
Trying to find. Let's see, Batman. This ornament was really cool. Yeah. So this
Have
one.
you bought new ornaments yet?
Yeah, I did buy this one. So.
Oh, cool.
This motion and sound. So what it does. This has been out for a few years, and it actually got recalled. This ornament. So it wasn't working right, so they recalled it. And then they had it last year for a while, and then I never bought it, and I thought it was sold out, and they brought it back this year, and I snagged it. And I'm like, so it's really cool. So the bat phone rings. You've got that William Shakespeare statue there. David Jones is saying hi to Courtney. I don't know if you can see the chat. Yep. And
Hi,
what
David
happens
Jones.
is the library door closes, and the characters, appear. It's just the door opening and closing. But then they appear in the bat cave down below. So that's really cool. Yep. So that's a wonderful ornament. Yep. And the bat shield. Yep. Let's go back to the Batman here. Yep. Yeah, the bat shield. Yep. That's awesome. Yeah. That's a cool one. Yep. Of course, that bat shield doesn't fit in your pocket that easily. Yep. Yep. And then the Joker is just, that's another one I got to have it. Look how good that Joker is. Oh, wow. You can't see it on the phone, Courtney, but yeah, it's really cute. Great rendition of the Crown Prince of Crime. Yep. The Clown Prince of Crime. Yep. The Joker. Yep. Do they have his, they even have his mustache on there, right? Yeah, because he wouldn't cut off his mustache, Cesar Romero. So they put the makeup over the mustache. Yep. But they agreed to it, yep. So, great and they have cups this year. This great papercraft ornament, that's really cool. Some great Batman stuff, yep. Pop-up card, but that Joker and that Bat Shield one are really cute, yep. Really good, yep. Yep. Hey, Darren M says, howdy, folks. Just moved over from Brahmable Stream. Say hi to Brownable. Yep, he has a great show going on tonight too. Yep. Yeah, the mighty makeup mustache. Yep.
Sorry, I couldn't find my way back to the to the screen.
You got lost.
Probable though. Probable is
Brahma's awesome.
great.
Yep.
He used to be a regular on my Friday night show when I used to do that. Like, it's been 2 years now.
Yep. And
yeah,
did you do a chat stream a couple of nights ago, or did I see that pop up?
I did. I started streaming again. I did a stream this past Friday night after going.
It was late though, right? I think I was in bed actually. Yeah, I was in bed and it popped up. I can't watch it now.
And I did it the way where you just do it through the phone on YouTube. So people just scroll, and I've been getting new people in the chat, which is kind of neat. And then I did one like the Saturday before after the Jawbreaker show.
Did you do Vertical Live basically, or Yeah, Vertical Live I think gets a lot more hits or views. They like that.
Because
which is crazy.
I was stuck at 570, but I haven't been doing stuff on my channel. Maybe a short here and there. And the first Vertical Live I did, I got up to, I'm almost at 600 now from 2 Vertical Lives.
Awesome.
Pretty cool. So, but I'm going to be streaming.
That's great.
So I've got a
lot. Yeah, I think the Vertical Live I think really gets a lot of notice. I think because it's just the way the algorithm promotes it. I like doing it here, this way, but because we can be horizontal. But if you're just talking and not showing anything, Vertical Live's a great way to go. Yeah,
because I'm a chick, so like people will come in and just ask me questions. It's like I'm in Denver. I just all show. Yeah, that's all it is. So far,
yeah, you're hanging out. Yeah. Oh yeah, Mark's saying, "Wow, it was hard to tell on TVs in the '80s." Yeah, that Cesar Romero had the mustache painted over. Yeah, and I think that's one of the reasons too, because they didn't care as much back then. It was actually on, it's a 4K release now on Blu-ray. I have that version, which is really great. But back then, yeah, the TVs were what, 13 inches, or maybe you had a 27-inch TV or 24-inch color TV, and it wasn't HD. So yeah, on the old TV, you probably could never tell. But now you can see it. I guess when are they going to go and digitally remove the mustache? Right? Yeah. Yeah, and somehow the bat shield fit in the utility belt. What's funny is he just drops the bat shield in that episode. You can see it where he just drops it, and that's it. Yep. Stone Cold Steve Austin ornament. That's hysterical. Yeah. Mutant Mayhem turtle. Why do they try to make the turtles look young? You don't have to make the turtles look young. They always do like Scrappy Doo. I never liked Scrappy Doo. Kim Possible. Oh, Fruity. Oh, this is for Nick Wise.
The mini, like, what do they call them?
The Young Tunes.
Like, yeah, whatever they were called.
I never liked it. Yeah.
I didn't really either.
Oh my God, this is an ornament for Nick Wise. A Fruity Pebbles ornament.
He should just have different pizza ornaments, like hanging over his tree. One year,
that's freaking awesome. Yeah.
My boyfriend, when we were in college, he found all these like different cuts of meat. They were like cuts of steak, and the whole tree he decorated. I came home, the whole tree was different cuts of meat. So it was interesting. It's kind of funny.
That's cute. How does this light up? Is it? Oh, battery operated. Oh, cute. They made a battery operated. Yeah. Piglet and Pooh. Yep. That's cute. Yep. Yeah, I think the mustache covered by makeup added to the crazy persona of the Joker. It's awesome. Yeah, it's a good way to look at it, I think. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's cute. Winnie the Pooh is Tigger. Tigger 2 ornament. Yep. I'm a Tigger. You're a Tigger.
Forget you're the
Tigger.
Pooh guy. You're the
Pooh,
that's sounding wrong. Sorry, freezing.
You are my lobster. Oh, Tom and Jerry, little snack ornament. These are great. I mean, these are really cute. How many can you fit on your tree? Yep. Trust me, I try to fit enough of them. Yep. Rick and Morty, Dunder Mifflin, Paper Company. My wife used to work for a paper company. That would years ago. Yep. Central Perk, Dragon Ball Z. Stefan, this place is everything. Oh, Mandalorian and Grogu again. Yep. Shark Week. This Wonder Woman one is really cool. Yep. Plays the theme song. Yep. Not Spidey. Not Spider. Yeah, Ghost Spider. Yep. Addams Family. Oh, this is cute. The Scooby Doo. Funko version. Does it light up? No. Got $40. Wow. Looney Tunes. Yep. So at the end of the season too, I always check. There's a paper store that sells the Hallmark ornaments, and oh, this is great. Mickey and Friends. Oh, that's a cute one. Motion, light, and sound. But wow, it's $60. Why is that $60? Anything goofy, I love. Yep. That is a great ornament. That's really cool. Why the heck is that $60? Wow. Megatron, Pokemon Halloween Pikachu for your tree. Friends couch. Wow, there's even more. Yep. Yeah, no one could even see in the late 60s, early 70s. You could see it, but who cared? He was the joke. Yeah, who cared? He was the Joker. Yep. Peanuts. Yep. Oh, Year Without a Santa Claus. That's a good one. Yep. There's that Batman one. The Grinch. Turtles. That's from a couple years ago. Yep. Debbie Downer. I don't want Debbie Downer on the tree. Oh, Dutton Ranch. Yep. Oh, Ted Lasso. Oh, I might have to get that for my better half. Yep. We really enjoyed watching Ted Lasso. And Darren says, yeah, hit the like button and share. Thank you. Thank you, Darren. Yep. Please sub if you haven't already. If you have subscribed, check to make sure you're still are. Yeah, good point. Yeah, because people get unsubbed all the time. Thank you for that, Darren. Yep. Rosanna Dana. Dana, yep. And she's actually based on a real TV news reporter from Eyewitness News in the 70s. That character, yep. Oh, Shatterproof Winnie the Pooh. Yep, you can't break him.
The music is loud, so I have to use what I was showing you the wall.
Oh, Courtney's got something here. Oh, Elvira. It is still, yeah, we're selling all these Christmas ornaments before Halloween. Yep. Oh, that's cool. Yep. That's pretty nice. Yep. That's cool. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a restaurant, or that's
Yeah, I'll tell you in one second.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, my ex was. It's even loud outside. It's called. I'll show you. We're at the Chiba Hut.
Oh, okay.
toasted in quotes subs, and you know those are the types
Yeah.
of places that they have here. Oh, I can't. I'm about to show my list. Jeez.
Yep.
Don't wanna do that. Yeah, so we were. I'll show you the Burlington over here. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's with Burlington. Yep. Yep.
You see the
So, what
sign?
time is it there
we
for
were there, 11:23, and
Oh,
the
okay.
reason why I go to Burlington versus Ross is they're always open later, and I'm a late night person. Yeah, and then we
Yep.
just.
Okay. Yeah, but
My
the
ex was
restaurants
at
must
the
be
Chiba
closing. They must be
Yeah, they close at
closing, or is
midnight.
it close at midnight? Okay,
It's
that's pretty
it's
late
like
for
a
a place.
restaurant bar. It's hip. You know
Oh,
what I
okay.
mean?
So it's
They've
like a
got,
bar too.
Yeah, they've
Yeah.
got like it's kind of cool. They have like CBGB stuff and all sorts. I just like that Elvira mural
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
wall. I always think it's
That's
really
cool.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I didn't mean to interrupt and go back to the Halloween because I know we were on
No.
Christmas.
No, I
But
shouldn't
it's
be
just
on
so
Christmas.
cool. I
It's
wanted
way
to
too
share
early,
it.
but it's just this is toys. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Ted Lasso is only $4. That's a $5 version of Ted. Which Ted Lasso is better? Let's see.
Share your screen again.
Oh, I got it. That would help, right?
Yeah.
This is like the flat Ted Lasso, and then this is like a porcelain Ted Lasso.
Sorry.
Pokemon, yeah, yeah,
Pikachu.
yeah. That one's pretty cute.
Oh, that's
too,
cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
I'll have to get that for my wife. Yeah. That's why I always buy the gifts for. It's not for me, honest. Yeah, yeah. Oh, miraculous ladybug Hallmark ornament. Yep. Golden Girls. Yep. I mean, they got everything.
They have Golden Girls. That's amazing.
They got the Golden Girls this year, yeah, or that was last year. Yep.
I'm sure every girl has done this, but like when
Yeah.
my girlfriends and I were in our 20s, we used to say we're going to be like the Golden Girls.
Yep. And they weren't even that old now. I think I'm older than some of the Golden Girls were. I think some of them were in their 50s. Yep.
Yeah, it's so weird because back then, like people dressed so much, like they let their hair go and cut it short. You know what I mean? Like now, I think we all
Yeah.
try and stay, like females at least, we all try and stay
Yeah.
younger.
Of course. Yep. And hail to Lemon Pie. Hey, Lemon
Lemon
Pie.
pie.
Says howdy, chat. Yeah. What does Mark have against Scrappy Doo? I just don't like this. I guess Scrappy Doo isn't the worst of them, like the Baby Muppets. I hate it. It's like when they try to make the younger versions of the characters.
I am kind of with you on it. Yeah, I don't think it. Yeah, I get it. I think
Like
it's
the
because
young
we were at a
Muppets.
certain age for the original ones. You know what I mean? And then it was like when they
Yeah.
brought those in, it was. But you know what's funny? I always thought they said Scooby Doo and Scrappy too. But
Well,
was it
yeah,
actually? Is his name Scrappy Doo? I never knew
No,
that.
his name is Scrappy Doo. Yeah, yeah.
It's so funny.
Scrappy Doo, but it
I thought
would
it was just
say
Scrappy.
Scrappy. Yeah, yeah. And if they did you remove that mustache, would be online riots to make the Schneider cut begging. Yeah. I don't want any cereal cavemen had their feet in the cereal bowl, right? Remember, they aren't wearing any underwear. Their underwear was made out of rocks, wasn't it? Yep, yep. Most wonderful thing about tickers is I'm the only one. I'm the only one. Yep.
My favorite is Eeyore.
Nobody likes me. I don't
Oh,
have
West
any
Tegel.
friends.
He loves Pikachu. Yeah,
yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of Pokemon stuff. And I'm like, I'm looking at this, and I never got into Pokemon until like 7 or 8 years ago.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, is Kimberly in the chat? Let's see. Did I miss Kimberly? Someone's saying hi to Kimberly.
Hi,
Let's
Kimberly.
see.
Oh, look.
Lemon Pie saying hi to Kimberly. I don't know if I'm. Make sure I say hi to Kimberly too. Way too short. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and Darren, yeah, I'm a mod at heart. You can tell. Yep, yep. Thank you for that, Darren. Yep, yep. We night people are way cooler. Yep, yep. Yeah, never too early for toys or any seasons yet. Actually, so let me. I never get to talking about what I promised to talk about in my previews and in the trailers. Sometimes not that we get distracted. Well, I guess we do get distracted.
You go with the chat too.
Go with the
so,
chat.
like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, like I always say, it's like whatever the chat is.
Yeah. But let me. I'm going to show a couple enabling things here.
Lemon Pie asked me which Golden Girl is my favorite. I can't remember which character Betty White played again, but she was always my favorite because she looked like my mum. She looked a lot like my grandma, Betty White. I can't remember her name in it. Which Golden Girl she was.
So my dad was a massive Goofy fan. So, and he always grew up, he always loved Disney. So Disney was like there. I'm pulling it over in here. Let me share it. Yep. So Disney
I thought
was always.
I thought it was supposed to be up. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, it's supposed to. No, but thank you for my. No. I appreciate that. No. Yep. But so I kind of like this is another. I keep saying I gotta have this.
Actually, $199 or $19.
See, I could wait to see if it goes on sale. But look, limited stock, delivery 5 of it. So it already started to sell out. So the problem is people buy these up and then they disappear and then you can't buy them, then they go out of stock but this is something my dad was such a massive Goofy fan, and this thing is kind of big. It's 4 feet tall.
Oh goodness, I thought it was like an ornament. Oh, that's another Home Depot thing.
He's sitting down. Yeah, another Home Depot one. Yep. So so I can't really fit it in my house, but I gotta get, like, my dad would go crazy over this. Like, this would have been.
You could have it just for a couple days and then put it in storage,
Yeah, no, but like I would put it at my mom's house because she's got a much bigger house than I do. So for Christmas, she would go crazy. She'd probably kill me. That
thing ended up scaring me at one point. I think it was just, I'd walk in the room and forget, and it would be moving.
Yeah. And Brian says, Scrappy's like Cousin Oliver, no bueno. Scrappy was a little jerk, says David. Yeah.
Yeah, I read that.
Muppet Babies will do the same for you. Yeah. Scrappy is incarnation. Yeah.
Irritation incarnate. It's funny.
Yeah. And Lemon's pies for Dorothy. Yeah.
Dorothy was funny.
Yeah.
Dorothy was funny. They were all funny.
When the show started, Blanche was 51. Thank you, Phantom. Sophia was 62, and Dorothy and Rose were 63. Yep. So I'm older than Blanche. God damn it. Yep. My aunt. Yeah. So it's already. They used to have a ton of those for sale, and now they've only got 5 left. So I don't know. Like, Goofy's pretty popular. So. Yeah, Betty White played Rose. Okay, so how old was
Rose? I just saw that. Yeah,
63. Yeah, God, yeah. That was a great show. Yeah. And of course, remember Clobbering Times there. Yep, yeah. Stupid investors ruin everything. Yes, I'm sure that people have been buying these up, but I just don't want to miss out. The fear of missing out, right? That's a real thing. Yep. Yeah, I guess I'll start looking and join You've been away in the chat. Where all the cheaters use free skins and are running rampant on Fortnite. Yeah, the Fortnite cheaters drive me crazy. Yeah.
I always hear people talking about skins. There's like the different like outfits or whatever, like the characters.
Yeah. So you can get different. It's just how you're dressed, like in the game, right?
Yeah.
So.
I like watching when they do those little like music things. You know what I mean? They'll, like,
just do the jam stream. Yeah.
I think they're silly, but it's funny.
So now here's
Sorry, I'm reading the chat.
Oh, that's okay.
I don't remember.
And Mark says, the Home Depot R2D2s are selling out fast. Get one if you see one. Yeah, and you can resell it and make your money off of it. For $300, everyone's saying that's a steal of the century. Yeah. It's a life-size R2-D2 for $300. So yeah.
Yeah, remember they
Pretty
had
cool,
the
yeah.
Chewie, the life-size Chewbacca.
They have a Chewbacca. Yep.
That thing
So,
is huge.
Yeah. Yeah, and congrats. I'm older than one of the Golden Girls.
Oh my God, Blanche was only 51.
Yeah, she was only 51. Yeah. They made her look older. Yep. So this is a TOS book. Yeah, I think this was out a couple years ago, but it popped up in my chat. Yeah, the first 25 years. And it's one of those, I have all my Kindle credits, so it came up like $3. I might just buy it on Kindle. But let me put this link in the chat here. This looks like a pretty good, interesting book. Yeah, another Star Trek book. Mark Altman and Edward Gross. Let's see, do they have any other pictures of the book? So, but yeah, really cool. There's so many great Star Trek books out there. It's just really cool. So, and just learn more of the inside details of Star Trek. You never know too much about Star Trek, right? Oh, I should put the title in. So we get 50 years. I put that in and then the link in again. I do a lot of enabling tonight. Yep. Consume. Yep. But yeah, this is a book though, right? So, but yeah, so I did put in my promo, of course, Tron Ares. So we should talk a little bit about that. So I don't know. I'm guessing you haven't seen Tron Ares, Courtney.
No, I haven't. I was just trying to get.
Yeah, Walter has probably seen it. Yeah.
Oh, has you?
Hey, Walter. Yep. Don't look
And
the
then
phone
I know
though.
I have my hair up, so I'm like, I don't want to be on camera. But
That's all right. Yep. So here, let's share the screen then. That's but we do like having Walter on. Yep.
I
So
love
yeah.
having him around.
So Tron Ares opened. Let's see the box office for Tron Ares. So I did get to see it. Let's see.
You
Let's
did or
check.
didn't?
Yeah, I did. Yep.
Oh, cool.
Yep, I did. Yep. So let me check here. Let's see how to. I don't think it's doing very well at the box office. And the last movie was 2010, right? So Springsteen, Deliver Me from Evil. Oh, no, Deliver Me from Nowhere. I'm not a Bruce Springsteen fan. Sorry. Chainsaw Man, the movie. All right, well, let's go to let's see, daily, I guess. Let's see. Weekend. Let's check the weekends here. Yep. So Chainsaw Man, the movie. Yep. I didn't even know about Chainsaw Man until I went to Comic-Con. And let's see here. Tron Ares, 80 million. Okay, so let's just go to worldwide. And let's see what's Tron Ares up to. All right, it's 123 million total. So I just don't think it's a massive hit. I think people are calling it kind of a flop, but must have cost a ton of money to make. But anyway, let's get to my quick review on Tron Ares. So I think the second half is much better when you get to know the characters, but it's that trope that just drives you crazy. Or that light cycle popcorn maker is cool. But, Tron, came out so long ago. Is there really an audience for Tron? I mean, it was groundbreaking at the time when it came out with Disney. What year was Tron out? Was that 82, I think? Let's see. What year was Tron? The first Tron movie. The franchise was, 82. Then 2010, then 2025. So if you wait, all these years between sequels, it's crazy. So, Daft Punk in the 2010, Tron Legacy, that was a big part of the appeal of that movie too, I think.
Was the first one 85?
82, then
82.
2010, and then 2025. So
I
they don't
heard
put
those
these out
too.
there. They don't put those out that often.
My ex-husband's with me, and he was just saying that his friend, who's in town with him, went to go see this today at the new IMAX theater and said it was pretty cool. So,
yeah, visually it's pretty good. Now, what it really
I think
suffers
he's more talking
from,
about the new theater too. But
oh, the new theater, okay. What it really suffers from is idiots being heads of companies. So, the basic plot point here. Let's see if we've got a picture of the main character. So, you've got Flynn, who had this company, and then it gets bought out. Encom gets bought out, and the girl from X-Files is in charge of the company for a bunch of years. Let's see, where's the Tron? Let me do the cast here. Let's see. Show everyone pictures. Tron 2025 cast. So you've got Gillian Anderson as Dillinger.
Oh boy.
So she's. I love Gillian
Anderson. Yeah, I know you do too. My ex-husband loves her. He's sitting right next to me. Gillian Anderson.
Yeah, she can do no wrong. Yeah. And I've got Jared Leto and Evan Peters, who's Quicksilver in the Marvel movies. Yep. So, but he's basically an idiot. So what they do, like in Alien Earth, they have an idiot that's the head of the company. He's just a complete idiot. Jeff Bridges' character, Kevin Flynn, you just oozes intelligence. And Tron, Bruce Boxleiter. It's just they're written as intelligent people, and Gillian Anderson was written, as a competent person, but you've got these, Nepo babies that they just do and throw in, and they're just horrible as characters. And like, you're supposed to be running a company and be this, plus they have them written as being accomplished, and they're not. I mean, it's like, how could they be such successful heads of companies when they act like morons? And Alien Earth had the same exact thing. So box office, Tron in dire trouble. Let's see what they say. Well, is that a video? Let's see if I can show that. I mean, visually it looks great. Jared Leto's good in it, but the first half is kind of fly by numbers, nothing really extraordinary. So the whole thing is, of course, Tron. Tron, but Jared Leto's character is the program, the security program. Rebels against his oppressors. It's AI come to life, and it's just really cliched in the beginning. But I think Leto's performance is pretty good, and in terms of a couple of the lines, there were a couple of lines that worked, and as I watched it, I don't have a notepad with me. I should have written them down. Jeff Bridges was really good in his, as in his few minutes on screen. He's not on there.
He wasn't in it that much.
He's not in it that much. It's like it's basically a cameo. He's in it for like 5 minutes, but
it's funny because we were just talking about that that he was in all of them. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so he's pretty darn good. Yeah, he's good in it. As Jeff Bridges always is. So the problem is you don't really care that much about the characters. The head of the company is the bad guy, of course, right? So and they can bring people from the computer world, but they can only live, quote unquote, for 29 minutes before they decombobulate and have to go back to the computer world. They kind of disintegrate. They can live for 29 minutes. Don't tell me why it's 29. Tron without Tron, a bad idea. What happens is it's basically a standard MacGuffin. So the whole thing is they want to be able to bring things into the computer world and live forever, right? Who wants to live forever, right? So, or be permanent. And of course, there's computer code on this original IBM 5150 machine, which has floppy disks. I don't think, did the original IBM ever have a hard drive? Someone in the chat help me out. I know, of course, the IBM AT with the
I knew
next version of the 2086.
That was it.
Yeah. But I wonder if the original IBM 5150, let me check. Did it have a hard drive? Or could you add a hard drive? Maybe you could have added a hard drive onto it as an add-on, but it would have been very, very unusual. Let's see, I'm goggling right now. IBM 5150 hard drive. Some third-party solutions it wasn't that common, right? Yeah, so they had some I'm just getting computer nerdy, but wasn't that easy to do, I guess, right? Yeah. So basically they've got this code on there to make things become permanent, and they it's on a IBM machine that the floppy drives I think were they 720K or 360K actually. My original floppy disk was 360K kilobits, not megabytes or it's just crazy. So I think they did probably have some they might have had some hard drives for it, but I'm going to catch up to the chat here, but not that common. So it's like they've got this amazing code on this machine that can't hold the code. Yep. So this article from Hollywood Reporter, Tron in big trouble with $35 million opening. Roofman eyes bland, 8 million bow. Let's see. Yeah. So, I mean, visually it's fun to watch, but it's just doesn't really work that well. I thought the last 20 minutes were better when Flynn is in it, and you've got something to fight for in Tron. No, I keep saying Tron. Yeah, Tron without a Tron movie. Jared Leto's master controller program. Wants to live forever. Pinocchio.
Jared Leto. I'm so sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Yeah. He'll always be Jordan Catalano to me. I'm sorry. I just cannot.
Yeah.
That's all he is to me for my so-called life.
Yeah. And Lenrod, has there been a single Tron movie that didn't bomb? I mean, the original Tron made money, but not a lot. It wasn't the hit that they hoped for. It just it looks great. Yep. And Brian liked Tron areas for the most part. Yeah, I thought the second half, let me know, Brian, I thought the second half was a lot stronger than the first half because you got that standard MacGuffin chase, and it's really, really, cookie cutter movie. There's nothing that surprises you. And I just hate that, the Nepo baby, it's supposed to be this genius person who's, creating all this AI and doing all this stuff. And, and then he's actually, acts like an idiot in real life. And it's just some of the questions he's asking the master controller, Jared Leto, just really idiotic stuff. Because his characters, and now they've evolved where they consider these characters AI. Where the other Tron movies, of course, they were quote unquote programs, or they are programs. It's just he has a little spark, Jared Leto, in the end there. But it's just very, very, very predictable what's happening. Yep. So not making a ton of money. Yep. Tron Uprising, that's the TV show. Yep, that was really good. Yep. I haven't watched it yet. I gotta grab that. Yep. Jared Leto refusing to shave his beard for Tron. Yeah. Jeff Bridges shaved to digitally de-age Flynn. Yeah. Flynn. Yep. Don't worry about it. I'm born in New Jersey, and I hate Bruce Springsteen. Yeah, I can't stand Bruce's music. Yep. Let me catch up to the chat here. Yep.
I love the boss. How do you guys diss the boss?
This music drives me nuts. It just, if I go to hell, it's gonna be Bruce Springsteen and Tears for Fears. Shout, let it all
yeah, that's
out.
I
hate that song.
But Tears for
my
Fears,
God, I hate
they
that
were a
song.
good
I hate that
otherwise.
song. I got that song. Kill me.
Do you know what song I can't stand? That goody two shoes. Remember that song?
Adam Ant.
Yeah, and I love Adam Ant. I just can't stand that song. It's driving me nuts.
Well, too much of it. Yeah. No box lighter. Yeah. No Tron and Tron. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, why don't they have Tron and Tron? Yeah.
That is weird.
Yeah. Leonard. Yeah. Just not sure if the original IBM 5150 from the 80s had a hard drive. So. Yeah, man, I know we had, we obviously had floppy drives, yep. But I guess maybe, I'm looking at one, yep. They had an add-on, but it would have been very expensive and not that easy to do. So I did have an IBM AT, and I still have the hard drive. It's like this big, massive brick. And I saved a lot of the old hard drives from all my old computers. Attempt to get the Seagate, SD251 MFM working. Yep, not so easy to do. Yep. So I guess they did have it. Yep. But what I'm saying is, yeah, you would have had thousands and thousands of line of code to do an AI. Like now they're just getting to where, AI is taking off now, years later. But yeah, it's a movie. So just, yeah. Yeah, there's a 5150 in the movie. Yep. John was sent back in time to get, the IBM 5150, and they got the function keys on the left. So they had the original keyboard too. Well, I love the function keys on the left. Don't get me started about keyboards. I have my old OmniKey Northgate keyboard with the function keys on the left. Still use that at work.
I prefer that
So
too.
much easier.
And then they put them up top, right?
They put them on top, and it sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. And I'm not even a computer buff anyway, but I agree.
Yeah, because then the keyboard's narrower, not as wide, so it's cheaper to make. Yep.
Yeah, and I also like having the numbers on the right. You know what I mean? Where you can just type it in their little keypad thing instead of having it at the top.
Yeah. Yeah, and I did really like the first Tron too. It was groundbreaking, in terms of all the digital work they did and the animation. And but yeah, it's just not a movie that's got a big, built-in audience. It's really got to be something that oh my god, I got to see this. So like, did I think it was a bad movie? No, but it would be like, oh, would it be something that would grab my friends and say, oh, we gotta, you can't miss it. You gotta see it. Like, this is an event in the movie theater. So yeah, Greta Lee as Eve Kim, the CEO she was pretty good. And the production budget's $180 million plus advertising, right? So yeah, it's not bad, but it's also not great. Where it's something you're like, oh wow, this is awesome. So yeah, that 9 Inch Nails did the score, which is pretty good. But yeah, power corrupts people in movies. Yep.
I've heard the score to this then already, like because if 9 Inch Nails are you talking about the new one, right?
Well, yeah, the new it had Trent Reznor and 9 Inch Nails did the score. Yeah. And he's actually in the movie. Yep, as one of the pilots. Yeah, he's in the movie.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Trent Reznor's a little cameo. That's cool.
Yeah. he gets blown up. Yep.
So yeah, I love it.
He gets blown up. Yeah, but he ejects out. Yeah. So yeah, was the so that's Athena. She's the wowzers. She didn't look like that in the movie. She's the bad guy that ends up being the bad guy in the movie, but then she starts questioning her existence too. So of course it deals with what's an intelligence, what's the new life form. We got more people. Yeah, Brian says I never liked Springsteen even in the 80s. Yeah. But David says that's what people need to make sure it's popular. Yep. We're driving to a 24-hour donut shop now. There you go.
Yes, we are.
There are too many donuts, right, Courtney? Yeah.
And this place has really cool. On the wall on the inside, there's like a giant Godzilla scene and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So if we're still going, I'll show it.
Yeah, and Lenrod says, yeah, I know the Apple II had a hard disk available for it. Yeah, and actually I have sitting on my desk, and I can turn my camera on, but I have a original IBM Macintosh with a hyperdrive, a 5 megabyte hyperdrive, which is an add-on for the Mac. And I think back then it was like a $2,000 or $2,500 add-on. My friend gave it to me, gave me his, old Mac. Geoff, actually, you guys know Geoff. And unfortunately, the hard drive stopped working. I got to take it apart. Probably the capacitors are bad. I shouldn't let it sit there. But I watched someone on YouTube. They restored the hard drive and got it to work. It was quite a project, but they actually shoehorned in the 5 megabyte. I think they had 5 megabytes and 10 megabytes, and I'm looking at it right now. My old Mac with the 5 megabyte hard drive, but it was an insane add-on back at the time. Very cool computer. I should do a stream on that. Yep. My hell is Sweet Dreams by Your Rhythm Explained 24/7.
I can see that. It's an okay song, but yeah, I get sick of that one.
Yeah, over time.
I'll agree with that.
Mm-hmm. And what was one of the funniest Saturday Night Live skits I love was they had Paul Simon was on, and he's hearing elevator music of Simon and Garfunkel and him, and I just activated my Siri somehow. Let me turn that off. Stop. I'm not asking you a question.
That happens to me all the time.
Yeah, it's like on my iPad. Let me turn
And
it
then
off.
sometimes I'm trying to talk to Alexa, and I say Siri. You know,
Yeah.
I get them both
Yeah,
confused.
yeah.
They're all talking to me.
They're all talking to each other. Yeah, yeah. The AI is taking over. So what was I? Oh, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought there. What the heck was I saying?
About the computer.
About the computer. Yep, something about the computer. Oh, Lenron says, "Oh, you had 80 megabyte hard drive from Apple II GS. Nice. I do have 2 Apple II GSs in my basement, and I've got the was signed edition. Don't have the original letter with it. My friend gave me that one, but I do have the signed 2GS, but don't have a hard drive. That's awesome. Yep, yep. Oh, the Paul Simon skit. Yeah, yep. So so what happens is he's on an elevator and he keeps hearing Simon and Garfunkel, Muzak and his songs of Muzak. And then John Lovett shows up as a devil, like he always did that skit. And they keep playing the music. I'm just cutting to the chase. So Paul Simon has died on the elevator on Saturday Night Live, and he's gone to hell. He's got to listen to Simon and Garfunkel music for all eternity. And John Lovitz is in that skit. It's really hilarious. Yeah.
I never saw that one.
Yeah.
I like the Paul Simon song that me and Julio down by the schoolyard. Like that one.
Leonard has, yeah. That's a good song. Yeah, but the Muzak version would, it's like, oh no.
Oh yeah, that of anything, I think.
And of course, Lenrod has the Waz edition too. That's the edition I have of that 2GS. Yep, the Waz edition. Yep. You know all about that one, right, Courtney? we're doing geek nerd stuff in between the.
I just said that to my ex-husband. I said they're talking about computers. Nothing about it.
Yeah. Right. I mean, so visually, this movie looked great. I mean, it was exciting, but like the light cycle scenes are, it's like, yeah, it's cool. It looks great, but it's like been there, done that. The tech, we were so jaded by the technology. Tron was so amazing when it first came out. And now just to, to see like a light cycle, yeah, it's cool going through the city and they're battling and, making the ribbons of light. But it's it's like, oh, right, so what, right? So you got to have a compelling plot to it. So last year saying Tron was never about the character, Tron is about the game. Yeah, Tron was a second-tier character in the first movie. Mostly a background character in the second because Tron is about the game. Yeah, so they're playing that great, the game, the disc world, the light cycle game, and the tank game in the movie. And it's as groundbreaking as I keep saying, having those graphics, but this is just not going to do that well, and people are sick of sequels too, right? So maybe if they'd done this as a TV show on Disney Plus, would have been dragged out way too long, I think. But of course, this character, she's wants to use the AI for good. The other, the evil guy, the idiot corporate chief, wants to use it to, just become rich and wealthy and use it for the military. Basically, he just wants to sell, instant army. And the whole idea is just so crazy. I mean, just nuts. So. And they did have a Easter egg at the end. They had the characters from Tron Legacy in a photo there, like teasing, that they might bring them back. But is it terrible movie? Yeah, that's Metallica Man is Lenron. Yep, our handles are all messed up. Yep, the grid is all important, right? Yeah, in the Tron movie. Yep. But it's just not. It just didn't grab me. Like you're like, wow, this is awesome. I mean, so it's there were some good moments, and I thought the last half hour, or the last bit, when Jared Leto's character, is kind of coming to life and fighting the programming or fighting the evil boss. I think that. That's when the movie did get better, but it's not going to. Unfortunately, it looks like it's not going to do that well, and yeah, just it's a franchise where it's you've really got to have some groundbreaking. It can't just be groundbreaking effects. You've got to have a groundbreaking story, or a story that really grabs people and makes them want to go see it. Because we've got all these amazing visual effects now, right? That don't really do that much for you anymore, right? Because it's so easy to do, right? Yeah. Yeah, David. Yeah, military AI is the future. Yeah, robots that'll be. It's true, right? The Terminator vision. Yep. Unfortunately, it's going to be robots finding robots, and hopefully we'll be left. I mean, it might not happen for a while, but eventually you're going to get some scary robots, right? That could take off and run amok. So that's the scary part of it. So yeah, so the movie does get philosophical towards the end, and I thought that part was interesting, but it's not exposed enough. It's not there's not enough exposition of that idea, unfortunately. So it's kind of touched on briefly, and it's just something that's they don't go into deep enough. You just get touched on, and then they get to the CGI pew pew stuff. Yep. And Jared Leto's it doesn't carry. I think he's a good actor, but yeah, he doesn't not a big box office draw, right? Yep. Robots fighting robots. You might as yeah, and enemy control and play Mortal Kombat instead, right? Yeah. Yep, you
That's
win.
funny.
Yep. Now, Dad Man had
So that
published
is
them.
Renrod? Metallic Man?
That's not. Yeah, that's not because the
I do get confused by those.
Yeah, no, because our handles are all screwed up. I don't know. Sometimes YouTube does that. But let
I know
me
they like randomly do it. I don't understand why. What the deal is with it switching, or if you can do it manually,
Yeah. Let me.
Maybe it's in beta still or something.
Yeah. Let me. Dad Man had sent me these photos, so of course I want to. This is the joke about the Steelers' new uniforms they had tonight. So that's the sign, and then here's the Steelers uniform. Yep.
That's funny. It does look like Steelers. That's so funny. Those are ugly.
Yeah, it's a throwback uniform. Yep, that's pretty funny. And they lost tonight.
Well, anything Pittsburgh, I can't like anyway because I'm a Phillies.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. They killed the Giants this week. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Thank goodness.
And unfortunately, the Giants running back broke his ankle, or it was a bad injury.
I didn't watch the game. I just got the score and stuff. I missed it. So that sucks stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't close yet, but it was too bad. Rookie running back, really got hurt. Yeah, but badly too. Yeah, so it's like, oh God, it's like look away from the TV. It's like, don't want to see that. And I think I kind of didn't see it, thankfully. So, which is good. So,
yeah, I don't like to watch stuff like that at all. I can't stand it.
Don't want to see anyone get hurt.
Yeah, you're like me.
I don't want to see that. Yeah.
Empathetic people.
Yeah, don't want to see that. Yeah. All right, so I think it's it's almost going to hit 2 a.m. So let me thank everyone in the chat, and I want to thank all my channel members. So, and again, channel members, I've want to send out thank you gifts. So I've got a YouTube video up that's just for channel members, you can see, and it's got a link to a form so you can give me your address, because obviously if I'm going to send something, I need your address, and I understand if you don't want to leave your address, or but just really appreciate all the channel members supporting what we do here, especially on the Geekery. And so let me get to my channel members here. I always want to shout everyone out and thank everyone for hanging out with us. So let me get there. Let's see. Let's see. Let's got to keep clicking all these buttons here. All right. So let me download my channel members here. Oh, I always clicked the wrong thing. Let's see. There we go. All right, let me download that. Okay. All right. It's a lot of work to figure this stuff out, but definitely don't want to miss thanking any channel members. So Let me find
You know,
that.
Mark, I used your technique that you were all excited about when you first figured it out, or
Yep.
noticed it when I was I thanked everyone and I used the top fan thing. It was
Yeah,
so
the top
easy
fan
that
thing is
way to remember
awesome.
who was
Yeah.
there. Yeah, I totally just
Yeah,
read
it's
down the
awesome.
list.
Yeah, yeah. No,
And I
it's
learned it
awesome.
from
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, it's the cheat. It's the cheat, right? Yep.
It is. It was so easy. I was like, wow.
Yeah. It's awesome. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so this is in no particular order of I think it's just the random YouTube order. So channel members Wes Cagle, Penny, Professor R2, Philip Story, Dadman, Metalorian, Nick Weiser, DJ Ronnie G, RobAltis, RT and Z, Max Redstone, Christian Delorme, 70s Rocks fan, Dave C, Andy Driver Jill, JT Kirk, and Brian Hepburn. So thank you so much to all those awesome channel members out there. And again, look for that members chat. And I've been trying to do some more channel member stuff lately. I've been lacking in that department. So, I appreciate the support, and I've been going to try to do some more videos and things just for channel members and giveaways. So I've got some doomsday machines, and of course, I love 3D printing. So a lot of fun stuff that I've made and want to just give a little thank you, right? So let's go through. Wow, we had 36 people in the chat tonight. Wowzers, that's awesome. And probably some lurkers too. So thank you, lurkers, for hanging out. I know to watch this later. And Darren says, "Yep, hit that like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yep, yep. Yeah, YouTube has done some more trickery lately. Yep, yep." Caleb says, "Oh, throwback uniform looks like a throw up uniform." That's a good one. Yep, yeah. Yeah. Oh, server maintenance. So that's what that. Yep, server maintenance. Yeah, yep. So let's thank the people who are here tonight. So Zachara, Lasher, Gen X is getting good. Small Time Republic, I think that is. Cowabunga Dude, Joe Dog, Dr. Coffin Nails, Brian Barth, Dave C, Go for Painting, Claude Saling. Of course, Dadman was in the chat on stream with us tonight. So thank you again, Dadman. Gap After Dark, Oliver Belamonte, Shifty Gizm, Cabe Levine, Darth Scipio, Darren M, Tim, Keely Chow, Roll Tide, TZ Burton, Apolly's Minion, Lemon Pie, Marks 47, Wes Cagle, and Courtney was number 11. Good job, Courtney. Matthew Marzullo, Captain Finity, David Jones, Maddie's Daddy, Don Power Ranger, Lenrod, Brian Hepburn, Phantom Outsider, the Stream Element Spot. That's kind of cheating because he's always in the chat. And Nick Weiser. Thank you, Nick Weiser, for your super chat. Very much appreciated. And Wes Cagle for the member chat. God damn it, Dadman. So thank you. Yeah, and don't forget, we don't use these icons enough, but yeah, Dadman was here. I should have been spamming the chat with his avatar. I always forget to do that, but that's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Do you mind if I just put a little plug for tomorrow?
No, yeah, let me put that up. Yeah, let me put that
I put
link
the
up.
link in the chat, but I forgot to put what it was, and so I said that's the
yeah.
link,
So is that your stream for
backstage
tomorrow?
doing this. So that is that 70s Rock Fans stream tomorrow, and
Oh, okay.
we are
Directed
doing,
the link to that. Yep.
Yeah, that's a direct link. We're doing a Hammer horror film. The Devil Rides. I think the Devil Rides something. Look at it. Let me see. It is called. It's from 1968. It'll be fun. We're gonna go over an old canon Hammer horror movie, and I will be there tomorrow. I'm probably gonna dress up because it's a Halloween thing, but no one else will. So.
Well, I'll try to be there if I can. I think it might be. I don't think I have scouts tomorrow night, so I think I might be able to hang out for a little bit.
I haven't been on the show for a little bit. I've been I've been busy, but I will be there tomorrow. And then also one last thing. I'm like a couple away from 600 subs. So anyone out there that isn't subbed, that wants to sub to me and do a live stream again, that would be pretty cool. Let me put your link in the chat.
Yeah, let me put your link in the chat here. Yeah.
It's pretty easy. It's Courtney218 or whatever. That's my tag everywhere. That's on X. That's on Instagram. Like that's how you can find me anywhere. And
yeah, because you took out the Fellowship of Oddballs. It was really long.
Just to make it easier. Yeah, just to make it easier for people to find me. But my channel is still called, Courtney Fellowship of Oddballs. But yeah, the tag I just have to shorten it for.
Yeah, it's much easier when
people
you have a
can remember.
shorter tag. Yep. And Matthew is subbed. Okay. Yep. And
thank you.
Mods over there too. Yep. So here's Courtney's channel and Brian's channel too. I'm sure everyone here is sub to them, but yep. And as Brian says, yep, everyone have a great week, a happy and safe Halloween. Yeah, don't eat too much candy, but make sure you eat a lot of candy. Not
I will eat all the
just
candy.
a lot. Oh God, Reese's. I better get on the treadmill now. Yep. Oh, Phantom resubbed. I was unsubbed. Yeah, I hate it when that happens, right? Yeah,
That's happened to me with a lot of stuff. When I didn't stream for a while, so they probably just kick people out. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows how it works? Yeah, and I'm up to. I had a good month with all the Comic-Con stuff, so I'm up to.
What are you at?
1,663 subs, which is nice. So
you're gonna be at 2,000 before you know it. That is really.
I hope so. Yeah. Yep. I always tell people I'm YouTube famous. I joke with the kids. Whenever the kids are around, and we're joking about it. Like their friends are like, your dad is YouTube famous. You remember the girl that getting off the plane was being a biatch, and she's like yelling at everyone. She's like, and I'm Instagram famous. So I stole that line. I'm like, I'm YouTube famous worldwide. I've got fans in Australia and New Zealand. Like, joking.
People really. There's some people that really think that it's like a big deal because it does take a lot to get up and talk because we are technically anybody can hear us in the world and see us and stuff like that. So I've heard people that think they're like, wait, you do? You're a YouTuber? I'm like, well, I'm not I don't call myself a content creator because I don't really know how to do much, but I'm a personality. I'm a YouTube personality.
Yeah. No, but just thought, I'd love, God bless everyone. And, thank you. Appreciate, everyone that hangs out here. It's more of like, community hangout, but I always, as cheesy said, I just like to talk to myself. Yep. But it's, and good night, Lenrod.
Mark,
yeah.
Those are the best kind of live streams and channels, I believe, because you have loyal members. You know what I mean? You have people that watch you all the time.
Everyone's here every week, and thank you for being here every week. Yeah, so you could be watching, crappy Disney Plus or
I kind of
but I really appreciate.
So like back in the day, like when you would watch a certain show, like a TV show that would be on like 9 o'clock or something every Sunday, and it's kind of like the same type of deal, except you can all talk to me. Oh my God, I can't speak. You can all chat with each other.
Well, no, that's what I appreciate. Yeah, because we do this show either 10:30, depending what time I'm home or what's happening. But no, I appreciate that everyone. Yeah, you could be hanging out somewhere else. So we get a lot of the same people every week, which is awesome, and got some new people hanging out with us. So I really appreciate it. So it's it's a lot of it's a fun hangout. So, yeah, but when I say that, oh wait, I'm on YouTube. And underwear, no, I have no shame. Yep. God bless you too. It's fun hanging out. I bounce back with Brahma too on Sundays. Yeah, so we want to kick the week off to a good start, and it's just a lot of fun. It's like a virtual convention, right? Or I always said when I met Clobberin times, it felt like hanging out in the comic book store, because half of the fun with comics was hanging out in the store and talking with everyone about all the issues.
That is so. I love to hear about that because. For me, I did the same type of thing, but I hung out in the record store.
Yeah, same thing, right? Talking about the new records, or why Bruce Springsteen his music sucks.
We used to. I just found out, it's been like 2 years now, but the guy that owned the record store, and it was like a tinier, and they got rare punk stuff, and stuff like that I was into. That he passed away, and I was so sad because I was like, that was our youth. Like we literally hung out there.
Yeah,
and he'd buy certain things for you. You'd walk in and he'd hold something up behind the counter, and you'd be all excited because it was for you. You
I miss
something.
Those days.
But I imagine it being the same thing in the comic book, stores, and just kind of.
Half of the fun. Not that I wouldn't buy the comics, but it was you really look forward to that and hanging out with all the geeks and the nerds and talking about why did Superman do that this week, or why did this happen? So but all right, everyone. So. I didn't get to talk about the movie that Paulie had sent me. I won a contest on his channel, so that's The Unexpected. I'll make ourselves small there, but I'll probably talk about that next week. And what else did? Oh, and Stranger Things is the final season is out now too, I guess. So I don't know if it's streaming all at once or in 2 parts, but probably they split it up, I'm sure. But yeah. We'll be talking about that a little bit. So so Tron Ares, not horrible, but But yeah, but like you have to see in the movie theater. Probably could wait till it's at home, and but you might enjoy it. You know, if you're a big Tron fan, you probably want to see it. But it wasn't any great shakes, but it wasn't. I didn't think it was. I'm hearing these things like how terrible it was. So it wasn't horrible. Yep. So yeah, comic stores during the day and Tower Records after dark. Yep, that's a good way to go. Yeah.
Tower Records was when I was in college.
Yeah.
I worked at an Obon Pain. You remember those like little coffee?
Yep.
But it was connected. It was where like one of the T stations was, and you could get into Tower through the back way. You know what I mean? Like you could connect through the back hallways from our place to there. And I got to meet so many cool people that would do like performances or little things at Tower because they would come through the back to get like coffee.
Yeah.
So like Gangstar and Redman came in one day.
Wow.
But Tower Records was the coolest. I do miss those days.
Yep. All right, everyone. Well, on that note, how is a Tron movie without Tron not horrible? You need to have Tron to have a Tron movie. Well, we'll Tron about that later. But it wasn't terrible. I've seen a lot worse, but yeah. So yep. How can you have Jaws with no shark? Come on, Marc D with a C. Come on. As Michael Caine said, have you seen Jaws 4? It's horrible. He's like, no, but I've seen the house it bought my mom, and it's a quite lovely house. So, yep. But, all right. Thank you, Courtney. Everyone catch you on 70s Rock Fan tomorrow. I'm going to try to be there for that Hammer Horror. That's a great Halloween tradition, right? All these Halloween movies. So, and I might try to do a Mad Monster watch party. I haven't done a watch party in a while, but try to do one of those. We did that a few years ago with Clobbering Times and Raquel, and that was a lot of fun. So I might do a watch party again too. Why not? Right? Yep. So
I put up Tron that for Phantom, by the way.
Yeah.
The Jaws.
Yeah. All right, everyone. It's got late early, but have a great, healthy week. Eat too much candy, and we'll catch you on the next Sunday Night Geekery. And
everyone, have a great week and have a blast.
Have fun storming the castle, right? Here we go. We'll play a couple of clips before we go. Yep.
Your agonizer, please.
No bloody A, B, C, or D.
Women!
But I pity the fool.
Groovy.
You have to set an example, leaving in the face of stupidity. Now, everybody that reads comic books knows that Kirby's Silver Surfer is the only true Silver Surfer.
Kneel before Zod!
I like you a lot.
Get those nerds! 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 What?
Fun storming the castle.
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
You're still here? It's over. Go home.